hello, people listening to the recording. It's been 6 months.
Yes.
Yeah. So, okay. Welcome to Raising Nine Hells. We're going to call this an Out of the Dungeon episode. Because, as was mentioned, it was basically 6 months ago when we last met. A lot of things have happened in the meantime. One of the things is I have moved, and so we are currently in the basement of my rental house, while my regular house is getting completely remodeled. In fact, it's been so long that we moved out. They've started the remodel. The remodel is almost finished. It is finishing at the end of this month, and we will be moving back in.
Yeah.
That is how long it's been. We have played a couple of one-shots in the meantime, but the most important thing that has happened, and the biggest thing by far, is...
Well, first there was a baby that was born.
There was also a baby born.
There was... Yes, Anita and Jake are both proud parents of a beautiful baby girl. She is the pride and joy of this group. And we... So we're super happy to invite Alice to join us. You'll be hearing her in the background for sure. Now, on less exciting news, we unfortunately lost a really beloved friend of ours, Taylor, who played Nizintor and Kalia. Fantastic person. He passed away in August.
End of July.
Was it end of July?
Very end of July. His funeral was in the beginning of August.
Oh, was it July 29th?
Yeah.
I remember it being, okay. I thought it was August 19th. But yes, July 29th. So at the end of July, we lost him. It was very unexpected. So we, as a collective, decided to kind of take a break to work on our own situations and make sure that we were all ready for this. We have decided to honor Taylor in order to keep his memory alive. We're going to continue to play Raising Nine Hells despite his absence. We believe that is exactly what he would want us to do. So after a little bit of a hiatus, taking time, here we are. We're all back. His chair as of right now is still empty, out of honoring him. So yeah. So we genuinely miss Taylor. Does anyone want to say anything? You don't have to. Don't feel like you do.
I will say that just because I know most people listening already know this, that Naya was not the only one that liked him. I liked him. We went out a bit and we ended up confessing feelings to each other before he died, and so this is going. I'm really glad that we're still going with this. He'd want that, and I just know that he's with us right now, even though we don't physically see him, and he really loved this campaign and loved being with all of us, and so we have to keep going in honor of him, and I'm really glad that we are. So.
He would definitely want to see how this campaign ends.
Yeah.
So, I know he's listening in up there.
So, in some ways, it's almost beneficial, because, and we'll get into this in the recap, but, Nizintor was kidnapped last session. He was kidnapped by his former Thieves Guild members, and has been whisked away to the city that he once called home. So it's going to take us a couple sessions to even find Nizintor. So I think that's going to be really good for us to kind of get back into the swing of things. But yeah, so like I said, Taylor is always going to be a part of this group. He was in the first sessions of this game. He was one of the original players, and we we've seen a lot of players come and go with this campaign over the 3-ish years that it's been going. So if any of those people are listening, I just want to thank you guys. I want to thank those that are here at the table, because you guys are fantastic. And it's because of these people that I'm sitting here with at the table that, at least for me, I was able to make it through that hard time after losing Taylor. We won't go into the details about how we lost him, but it was sudden and unexpected. So, just it's something. If you know his family personally, make sure to reach out to them and love them. But, and we may do a dedicated session just for Taylor. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, I'd like to dedicate this and any subsequent session to Taylor in his memory. But we may do one where we just go around the table and share memories. We've talked about maybe doing that. But anyway, yeah. So, like I said, it's been a while since we've played. Nearly 6 months. Here in a week or two, it'll be 6 months. So, it's been a hot minute. So, let's go over a couple of things. So, a long time ago, there was a grand war. It's basically just called the war in lore nowadays. It's been so long ago that it's more of considered a myth at this point. People forget that it's even part of history. And it was a war between the creatures of the material plane and the creatures of the 9 hells. So demons and devils spewing into the material plane through a giant portal, wreaking havoc on the world. And one of the deities of the pantheon, named Eldath, she was able to use her abilities to seal the portal, causing a giant tree to grow and entangle the portal together, basically stitching it up. Basically cutting off the forces coming from the 9 hells. The people of the material plane were able to dispatch of the remaining creatures and ultimately win the war. Fast forward a couple 100,000 years, and we come to present day, where a group of unsuspecting travelers were all called upon in their own special ways by the very same Eldath in order to thwart once again the forces that are trying to get through the portal. The tree that is still to this day stitching together that portal is dying. Eldath knew this was coming and has essentially prepped the path for them. Those unsuspecting adventurers are ones that we see here and ones that we have seen in the past. So far they have traveled around looking for pieces of a magical sword that is said to help them in their journey of closing the portal permanently without the ramifications of it ever opening again. So they have traveled off-continent, they have traveled on the continent, they have traveled up to the snowy north so far in order to collect one of these pieces. In the process, they have met Burks' family. Burks, previously known as Treefell, a Goliath cleric. And they were able to have some fantastic interactions with that family. A lot of learning happened. We discovered a lot about Goliaths and their culture altogether. Is there anything you have to say about it?
I don't know, bro.
All right, that's fine. I'm just giving
Bro,
you...
I just work here, like...
I'm just giving you a chance.
We hate lakes.
We freaking hate lakes?
They hate
Those
lakes.
I'm still sad about the mammoth. I am glad I'm friends with my brother again. That's cool, I guess.
I fought him. It was great.
She
true.
suplexed my brother. It was sick.
It was a good time. Yeah, so they also, along the way to the Snowy North, they met a emerald dragonborn named Naya, who is
Yo.
a barbarian.
So,
As is typical, has mommy issues.
hey,
It's okay. I'm the one with daddy issues.
I wasn't loved as a child.
I was loved as a child, and then she died. Okay.
They met her while they were on a secret pirate ship they didn't know about. The secret pirate ship was called the West Wind.
I was not on that ship.
She was not on that ship, but the party was.
The boodle.
No, I was on the
She
boodle.
was on the
She
boodle.
was on the boodle.
She was on the boot.
You guys were on the West Wind.
I was in a dinghy because I couldn't make it to that section.
Boy, a lot of stuff happened in the Snowy North, didn't it? And on the way to
Oh,
the Snowy
a
North,
lot.
because
Oh, a lot happened.
while they were also in the Snowy North, after Naya joined the party, because she was approached by Eldath and told where to find a piece of the sword.
Yeah, so I
And
just
so-
already had it, and I was
so-
like, oh, here.
Yeah, so when she first met the party, she recognized them through a vision that Eldath had given them, and she's like, oh, this is for you guys, and pulls out the sword piece. And so then she's like, oh, I'm supposed to go with you. So she joined the party. While they were in the Snowy North, Kalia, Taylor's character, who was a water genasi, her ultimate goal in life was to find and kill a demon wolf of types that killed her family and her village when she was growing up. While they were in the Snowy North, she received a letter from a being called Hargul. Hargul told her that he had been tracking the creature for a while, and per her request, he is sending her a letter saying that he knows where the creature can be found and believes that together they might be able to kill it. When they go and meet up with Hargul being played by Jake,
What's poppin'?
and his wife Navara, who is played by Anita, Jake's wife. So Hargul is a ranger, correct?
Similar to Kalia, Hargul is also a ranger, because it's very well-established distaste for fiends, and his goal to help Kalia find vengeance for the death of her family and to rid the material plane of one more ungodly creature.
And then Navara, who is a tiefling warlock? Sorcerer. I always get those two mixed up. So a tiefling sorcerer, essentially, who has kind of been adopted as the mother of the group, mainly by one.
For me.
Mainly by one character.
Literally calls her mom.
Very, very sweet-hearted creature, soft-spoken.
He's part demon. What?
Who is part demon. Yeah, and then of course we had Nazintor, who I think many of you remember, the Black Dragonborn rogue.
Who Naya was racist towards.
Who Naya was
And then
racist
fell in
towards at
love
first.
with.
All of that started because of one phrase that just came out slightly wrong.
Oh, I know. But then she fell in love with him, and it was great. So, there you go.
There you go.
Yeah, so, Dragonborn Rogue had a very, very spotty past, and a very spotty personality, too. Very quick to anger, but very slow to trust. But he slowly was changing and becoming more appreciative of the group as a total in creating a family. After the events in the Snowy North, the group received a letter from the Grand Cleric of Three Streams, the town where everything began with the tree and everything else. They received a letter saying the situation in Three Streams is becoming dire. If you can come back, please do. And he included a spell scroll that would allow them to instantly teleport to Three Streams. So they did that. They made it to Three Streams. They were kind of caught up on the situation. The tree is not doing well. The sickness is taking over quicker and quicker. The more demons that are teleporting through, it is not doing well.
And
The
Alice
town.
agrees.
Alice absolutely agrees.
Oh, seconds that.
town itself has been evacuated, and basically taking up residence is the Kingdom Guard that was sent down by the king himself in order to hopefully keep back the onslaught of the demons. Within the town of Three Streams, the group who had previously been called the Duck Boys decided on a new name for themselves, the Alugairas, which is Elvish for waterbird.
So it's
Because
still duck.
Elvish
still
did not
duck.
have a number for duck. They
El-
didn't have a word for duck.
So instead, they are the waterbirds, still duck. So
Just not boys.
the Alugairas have a keep that was given to them by the bailiff or the say again.
Mayor. Jarl.
Yeah, the mayor. It's called the bailiff in my homebrew world, which I now, years later, learned I hate group chats. I also, Christian, if you're listening, I love you to death. Send one text message. The man cannot make a coherent thought in one message. He sends one line, sends it. He sends another line, sends it. Sends another line, sends it.
And he was one of the previous players in this campaign, wasn't he?
He was.
He was. You're
He's
listening.
he's played
One
about
time.
3 or 4 times. He was cleric.
Was he the
Or no,
noble?
you're right, the druid. Yeah, he's the druid of that kind of specialized with Eldath as well, because Eldath is the goddess of kind of peace and nature. Anyway, he goes and says, "We organized the library a bit today, not fully, but started. Send. Was great to get it clean. Send. And now time for us to organize the clerk's office. Send. It is going to be so great. Send." And I'm like, Christian, send one message.
He won't.
He won't. I've called him out on it before too.
So funny.
I just when my phone just keeps buzzing, it's very distracting. Anyway, okay, where was I?
So,
We were just given a keep. The mayor.
Oh, yeah. So the Alugairas,
Clay is there.
the bailiff of the city. Oh yeah. Now I know that bailiff is like another word for like the warden of a.
warden.
Yeah. So, whoops.
He's
But
the guy that you pay bail to.
yeah. So anyway, it's still cool. It's still the bailiff, because it's still a cool word.
It's a cool word. Bailiff is cool.
Bailiff is cool. So he's basically the mayor of the town. He gave them the keep because it belonged to one of the city council members who had died because of the demons. So after they, anyway, so the group teleports back to Three Streams. They're kind of brought up to speed. They go out and they check the.
She's gonna do that with you.
They check the tree and they perform a type of healing magic on it. There's not really healing magic that works super well with plants themselves, but through the combined efforts of Burks's celestial healing magic and Hargul's nature-based magic, they were able to create kind of a put-together spell that was able to revive the tree. They can see that it did make a noticeable difference. The sickness that is on it, which is essentially just kind of old age, they were told by the druid a long time ago, that it's essentially just dying of old age, right? Over 100,000 years, the tree is just, its time has come, essentially. But they were able to hold back the effects of it and make it better. They went to the keep. They met some of the players met the staff at the keep for the first time. There was a discussion about Naya's feelings towards Nazintor. Those feelings were shared over chicken, whether alive or not. We're not sure.
I still can't believe that all happened last session. Dude.
It was a very
Oh my
long and
God.
intense
Yeah.
session.
A Also, some of the chicken make turkey noises for some
Yeah.
reason. I haven't figured that out.
I still think the best quote is no, I need the cooked ones, please.
Right. That was my favorite part, editing that little. So if you're listening to this, go look on the YouTube Shorts section of the channel, and it's
2 chickens.
it's 2 chickens. Super great. That one was honestly so much fun.
Improved the sign. I have a disease.
Anyway, so after they did that, then they went and they had also met Kalia while they were there.
Who gave me advice?
Yep, Kalia, who was played by Taylor, who also plays Nazintor,
So
gave
Taylor helped me realize that I like Taylor.
yeah. So essentially,
I can't even finish that sentence.
so essentially, Taylor
Oh my god.
told Kira how to like Taylor
through a different character.
through
that
liking
is still
Taylor
him.
through a different Taylor portion. That it's a whole thing.
And when
freaking loved it.
And then you did that quote last session. Do you know that?
Just girl talk.
You did.
I listened to it today, and you did it. Anyway, yeah. So then they went out and faced the next wave of demons that came through the portal. At very first, there was a large woman-looking one that with black horns and very long
Black hair.
you know, this menacing-looking sword teleports through, quickly followed by a Balgora, which the group had faced before, and a Chain Devil, which they had also faced before. It looks like the 3 of them got into some kind of spatter, some kind of an argument, and the woman-looking one killed both of them in one single swipe, and then turned and went the opposite direction as she pleased. Quickly followed by a large number of other demons that the group fought and were able to overcome.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
After the battle, quickly after the battle, everyone was convening back together when Nazintor saw a person standing off in the distance, whom he immediately recognized. Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, before that happened,
Oh
actually.
yeah.
Literally right at the end of it.
Ending the battle between us and
And-
the demons.
Because
Yeah,
Zaya
that's
was
right.
freaking out and wasn't even noticing.
That's right, I'm sorry.
Oh,
There's
God.
sorry,
What
there's
was happening
there's so
so
many
much that
things.
happened.
There's
So
so many
much.
things that happened. Yes, you're right. So, at the end of the battle, one of the demons grappled Navara and was basically holding her tight in its grips. Hargul, saving his wife and doing the heroic thing, tackled the 2 of them, trying to get the demon off of his wife, when suddenly they both poofed out of existence, with the demon in tow as well. When they looked over and saw that the Grand Cleric had come out and cast banishment, not realizing that it would send the 2 players with as well, because they were entangled with it. They were, so I guess when I say when they were convening with the Grand Cleric, going, where the heck did they go? Why did you banish them? And
I
him,
was probably very mean to that cleric. I apologize to that
you
poor
probably were.
cleric. I probably want to
I remember
apologize to
you
that
were-
cleric.
I
I was
I
very
definitely
rude.
was, and I was not. I
Oh,
was
everyone
not
was ready to
holding
kill the
back.
Grand Cleric.
I was not holding back. I was just like, I'm gonna freaking mess you up, cleric.
So it was during this conversation with the
go
Grand
apologize.
Cleric when Nazintor noticed a figure standing off in the distance, whom he recognized as his previous lover / girlfriend, an elvish woman that also was in the Thieves Guild with him. Nazintor said a few explicitives.
Explicit.
Yeah.
Explicatives, and there's
Thank
a
you.
little bit more than a few. But
We already
yes.
lost 2 of our party members, and then his backstory was standing in front of him.
Definitely.
There was a lot of
just
reasons
going,
to swear in that moment.
But Nazintor, being cordial and knowing that she is one of the few people in the guild that does not despise him, and actually knows the truth. She knows that he was framed for the thing that he has been accused of, which is murder within the guild itself. He is accused of murdering somebody in order to gain more power within the Thieves Guild. She is one of the few people that knows the truth. But him knowing that her being here is a bad omen, he went and talked with her, and they had a small conversation before she was able to discreetly cast.
Dominant person or charm person?
It was
I
a
don't
spell
remember.
that pretty much made him just do whatever.
Was
she said.
totally okay with it, and then she quickly teleported away with him. The group, freaking out, split up and immediately started looking for them because they recognized it as only Misty Step and not a full teleportation spell that can take them anywhere.
Is it Dimension Door?
It might have been Dimension Door.
Dimension Door.
It could have been Dimension Door. Because it takes... Oh, that's right. It is Dimension Door because it takes you and one willing creature, and that's why she had to charm him.
500 feet.
So they immediately split up and started looking in all corners of the town. They were able to find... So they all kind of ran around a corner just as they saw the two of them, as well as two other people, disappear in an instant in a teleportation circle. A spell that none of this group has access to, nor do they know exactly where they went. You have to know the receiving spell circle in order to do that teleportation. So they know where they went because there's only one place that they could go, but that is literally where we left off last time. 6 months ago, we left off with the group standing on...
In other words, just Naya and Burks.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're all that's left.
That's true.
And the
Naya.
Grand Cleric.
And the Grand Cleric.
The Grand Cleric wouldn't have kept up with you guys.
He would not have kept
unfortunately.
up. We were
You guys were
No, he
cooking.
wouldn't have.
Well, since it's
And
literally
his
right there, I'm still
skills.
technically mad at the cleric, so I'll apologize to him at a later time.
So literally, the two of you are now standing, having lost most of, and I guess Kalia is there as well. Most of you, so having lost half of your party at this point, staring at the remnants of the spell circle. What do you do?
Burks is gonna immediately run and start looking at the teleportation circle, see if he can see anything of what just happened.
So like investigation or arcana?
My investigation is well, they're both the same, so it technically doesn't matter. Maybe we'll do arcana. I think would probably make more sense.
Okay. What are you looking for exactly?
Like just to see if I can tell any information of like what the circle was, if there's any information as who cast it, where it might have gone. I mean, I know in the recap you said we probably wouldn't be able to, but
Yeah.
checking
So
it.
go ahead and roll arcana.
5.
First roll of the night, and it was a total of 5.
Yep, total 5.
You know when you're so frantic
Yeah.
that you have millions of thoughts going through your head at one time, and you can't hold on to any one of them? That's what's happening right now. You are just in pure panic mode.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Burks just kind of stands there, just looking at the circle, just trying to figure out what in the world to do.
Oh, and then just real quick, I've talked with you two. I have not read your thing yet that you sent me. So
Not in any rush on that one.
definitely need to do that. But thank you for saying that to me. So you guys remember the instructions, right?
Yes.
'Kay.
No.
Text
Sorry.
them to me again, just for
Okay.
measure.
I also want to make sure that I'm fully aware as well. So yeah, I will text them to you. All right. So anyway, Kalia screams out of frustration, just completely.
So does Naya. And I'm like, Burks, bring him back. Burks, bring him back. Bring him back.
I'm
Bring
working.
Them back.
I'm
them
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. He turns back to the circle and just kind of stares blankly at it, trying to figure out what in the world to do.
Okay. You figure this out. I'm gonna go get that freaking cleric, and I'm gonna tell them to bring Navara and Hargul back. Okay. Fine. Let's go.
Sounds good. Go. You go.
So I start running towards where where we left the Grand Cleric.
Is Kalia still with me, or is with her?
Kalia's with you, and she's just like, Burks, tell me what you need me to do.
Here, go with her. She probably needs to not make sure she doesn't kill someone.
Actually, that's a good plan, and she's.
I'm
off.
already. I'm starting to rage as I'm running. By the way, I'm raged.
Fantastic, cool, love that.
Cool.
So
Now
there's my
that
second
Trifo's
rage
alone,
right
he's
there.
just gonna sit down in the circle and continue staring blankly at the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Do you want to make a religion check or anything? Like, take a minute to like.
No, the
Pray?
man is of pure silence. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't even think he would be in a good enough headspace to even do that.
What? She's the duck. Oh my goodness, yes.
The duck.
The baby is the duck.
The baby's the duck.
That's perfect. Yes. Yes, it's perfect.
What was the duck's name again? Huckleberry Finn?
Duckleberry.
Duckleberry Finn.
Duckleberry Finn.
I didn't even name the duck and I remembered that.
I kept thinking like Quackleberry Finn. I'm like, that's not right.
Quackleberry. That's great too, though.
Another reason you should watch Gravity Falls. You can learn about Duck Detective.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Not Duck Detective.
Oh, basket. I apologize to all of our listeners. I'm probably going to be cooing with this baby off and on the whole time.
It's okay. The baby is adorable.
Yes. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Okay. Also, yeah, something I forgot to mention is that we have a different recording setup right now, just because I'm too lazy to set everything up. So we have
Because you're
just
going to take it down soon.
because I'm going to take it down in less than a month anyway. So we just have one mic that's catching everybody, and then I've got one for me. So if it sounds funny, that's why. Okay. Anyway, so Naya and Kalia, you're both running towards the Grand Cleric, who is basically in the same spot as before. He has a very stunned look on his face. He's an old man. He's got a long beard, long hair that is pretty well kept, but it's becoming a little bit more frazzled as he seems to become a bit more frazzled. You reach him in a matter of a minute or so.
Mm-hmm. I immediately grab him by his collar and I push him up against a wall.
Okay, so you do that a second time.
Yes.
Because you did that last time.
Yes, I did.
We're doing
I'm
a lot
doing
of
it
things
again.
again,
He's like-
Maybe the second time will be worse.
I promise, it was not intentional. I did not mean to send
How
them.
do you bring them back?
I cannot. It does not work in reverse. I do not have summoning spells for demons.
Well, is there any way we can bring them back?
I would have to do research. I would have to look. I would have to study. I do not know.
How much time would that take?
Perhaps a few days.
We'll start now. And do it within 1 day. Go!
Do you let him go then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
I'm still raged.
holding him.
No, I'm still raged, and I'm like ready to take my anger out on something, but I
Yeah.
know I can't kill him. So I turn over to Kalia, and I'm just like, give me something to kill right now.
So she takes your hands and just very calmly goes, "There's going to be so much time to kill things. Now is not the time. You need to think."
How could I think? How on earth could I think right now, Kalia?
Take a deep breath. It's not deep, but breath. Okay, with me. Good job.
Good job.
Now just keep doing those. You can't think when you're angry. This is not a time to hit things. This is a time to think and be methodical. There's nothing we can do right now. It's late. It's almost midnight at this point. It's going to be a while before another wave of demons come. We need to get some rest.
Can I hack down that tree over there?
And you point over to a just burnt down, a partially cindered tree. Go for it.
Okay, cool. I grab my great axe. my one with the cold breath. And I just, hack it.
She starts wailing on this tree.
Absolutely.
What did the tree do to you, dude?
It existed.
Holy cow.
Right now, that tree is Nicentor's ex. Okay? I'm getting ready.
This is my training montage.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Someone start playing Rocky.
Bum, bum, bum.
All right. So, Burks, you're sitting quietly.
Okay, now I think it's okay. Now I think he's calm enough to at least try a religion check or
All right.
something.
What do you say?
Eldeth, where the heck are we supposed to go right now? Everything's kind of falling apart. Can we stop that from happening, please? I'm gonna roll. Oh my gosh. It's a
Was it-
9.
I mean, it's better.
It's better. It's a slight improvement. But I'm putting this dice away. We're not using that one.
Congratulations.
Where's
You're
your
in jail.
dice jail?
I don't have my dice jail with me. It's a
It's a 9. Right now, you feel very alone. Like, realistically, you just, with everything that's going on, you've now lost half of your friends, half of the people you consider to actually be your family. They're gone, and you feel very alone.
More than half. You only have 2 people left, and we lost 3. Alice understands how we feel.
How is the teleportation circle written down? Is it etched in? Is it a chalk line? What is it?
Is it burned?
So it's kind of you basically just have to draw this 10-foot circle, this 10-foot diameter circle, I believe. I think it's 10-foot diameter. So you have to draw it, and then it's kind of got symbols on the outside of it, so it can be kind of scratched into the ground. It could be chalk. It could be, now it leaves kind of a small type of cinder almost, not quite, almost like scorch marks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's something that'll also wash away after a rain.
Yeah.
So, so it leaves a small residue, but it can go away relatively easily after the spell has been cast.
Well, guess Burke's defeat is gonna go look for Naya now.
Which
Okay.
I'm still hacking at that tree. I'm hacking at its remains.
do I find her with just a wood pile on the floor?
That are
Yeah.
all frozen wood because
It's
I'm
all
using,
frozen.
I'm using your dad's axe right now.
Yeah, so you do. You have you come and you find that there's, just essentially kind of these few logs, and then just kind of this sawdust everywhere, as she is just absolutely wailing on it. And Kalia is currently up looking at the stars, trying to kind of coordinate some things.
Naya, how are we supposed to use that for firewood when it's all frozen?
This was the first axe that I grabbed, okay?
That's fair. It's a good axe.
Some of it's not frozen.
We'll use that one.
And you can see just tears just streaming down Naya's face. Because, it's such a unknowing, anger that it's just, she doesn't know what to do with, so which happens to Naya a lot. So she's crying at the same time.
I'm gonna put my hand on the axe. I'm gonna try to just take it away from you for a second.
Which I actually let you do for once.
Okay. I'm gonna put the axe down, and I'm just gonna... I'll just give you a hug.
This is the first time that we've really actually, Hugged before Burks.
I guess that's true, huh?
I think we're all we have left, though. I mean, I doubt Kalia's gonna come with us.
Yeah, the people need her here. Hopefully this won't stay like this for long. We'll get our friends back.
Who should we try to go get first?
Did you already speak with the Grand Cleric?
Yeah, he said that he's gonna try to find a way to bring them back. He said he would take him a couple of days, and I said, give me one. So.
Okay, in that case, we'll go get a Zintor, and we'll let him work on getting Hargul and
Navarra.
Gosh, and Navarra back. I'm so sorry. I don't know how that happened.
Hey, we had Nazintor, Naya, and Navarra.
Yes.
Okay.
So many ends.
Okay.
Right, let's do that. Let's get headed. Do we have?
Well, Kalia told us that we should rest, so I think we should.
We can.
I don't know how I'm going to, but
Let's at least rest on the road. Do we have a cart? Are we able to start heading out already? Do we have a cart?
So it's like midnight. You do not have a cart. You left your cart back at Redwood Landing.
how
We did.
far away is the lodge that we?
It's about a half mile to quarter mile away from the town.
Well, that's not too
No.
far of a walk.
No, it'll take you 10 minutes to walk it,
Okay.
if that.
Yeah, let's just walk back.
Let's go. Okay, we walk back to the lodge.
So, yeah, you walk back, and you all solemnly,
Naya would be silent the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
She's just thinking.
you all silently take your respective rooms. You get some sleep.
I wait till everyone's asleep.
Okay.
I stay awake.
Are you doing anything in particular, or just...
I'm going to leave the lodge and start preparing for leaving the next day as soon as everyone's awake.
Okay.
So are we doing a long rest?
So we'll call it a short rest because you're all going to be too stressed out. You would take a point of exhaustion because you just don't sleep.
I'm okay with that.
So we'll call it a short rest. So you can use hit dice in order to regain hit points. I think you...
Mine's
I probably wouldn't, just because I was awake all night, basically.
Yeah, mine's a d12.
Yeah. So you can choose... So you have 6 hit dice total that you can use.
You can use as many of them as you
4
want.
total.
You have 6 total. Remember, I had you change that.
That's right. Thank you.
Because
Yeah, you get one every level, though.
Yeah,
so
it's
it should
equivalent
be
to your level of that class.
That's right. 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that so?
So unhappy.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 29. That will take me back up.
And then that way you can use those other ones in a short rest. You don't get them back until a long rest, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't survive only on short rests.
Well, and then
use...
unless you're like a wizard, you cannot regain like spell slots.
Yeah, and you can't regain spell slots and stuff.
Warlocks. Regain spell slots.
Warlocks, that's right. I think there's like one subclass of wizard or something is in there that lets you regain like
a
2 or
warcaster,
something.
Like a warcaster or something.
Yeah, that's right.
It might be warcaster.
Warcaster's a feat.
That's a feat? Oh.
Unless you have to like use cast spells as a reaction and do some other stuff like that.
I'm thinking of something else then. Ignore me.
Anyway,
So was I successfully able to like get a cart and everything set up so we can leave immediately?
yeah. So you were able to find like one kind of decapitated.
Decapitated?
No,
Dilapidated.
thank you. See, Jake knows what I'm trying to go for.
You go, Jake.
One kind of dilapidated cart that you're able to kind of... Do you have mending as a cantrip?
I think I do. I should. Yes, I do. Right here.
Ah, fantastic. So you actually can cast mending on it
Cool.
and actually make it like a good
That's
working
probably
cart.
what spent me why I had to stay up so all night was just me fixing the cart up.
Yeah. So you're able to do that. You're able to find, like a random, like, honestly, like you have a cow. Because all of like the actual pack animals...
Should at least be an ox.
Oxen are really good pack animals, though. People would have taken those first.
Yeah.
Horses. Like
Dairy cow.
you honestly just have like a dairy cow that just
That's fine.
That's all I could find. Sure, whatever.
Hey,
Let's
source
do
of
it.
food, man.
It's true. It's true. Hopefully, no one in the party's lactose intolerant.
Excuse me.
Oh, did we have to pick the bumpiest road?
No, wait.
And
No.
he who has gas travels at the back of the pack.
No, here's what's important. Would there be any milk in the Snowy North?
I'd say so. You could milk
There
like
could be.
a.
Okay.
Ice
Okay.
cream.
Because if there is a race where wherever they're from has no milk, they're most likely to be lactose
We
intolerant.
literally invented ice cream.
We invented ice cream. You're right. Everything is okay. We'll go with the dairy cow.
Yeah, like I said, like I could see you milking mammoths,
That could work.
and maybe a couple of other things that are out there, but like mammoths I think would be the big one
Probably. Yeah, that would work. We don't have goats.
because those are
Could be
mammals.
goats. No.
I don't think they're a goat.
They wouldn't be goats.
I guess there could be like some big goats.
There's some good sized goats. You
In-
get some goats that
in the Snowy
those are
North, yeah.
ponies.
Okay.
Or
Goat
yaks.
So anyway, yeah. So you are able to kind of find some of that stuff to help
Cool.
with the travels.
All right. And then I go back to my room, fall asleep, and then the rooster crows, and I immediately go back up.
So keep in mind that you do have a point of exhaustion. You need a full rest in order to
Remove 1 point.
remove that point.
And we're just establishing we are doing you have -1 to everything.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah,
We are still doing that.
Doing cool.
because I don't
Much
want to
better
kill
than-
my players.
Yes. It's much better than, sorry, you have disadvantage on everything. Also, you can't move, sorry.
Yeah, that is level 3 is when it's like, oh yeah, you just like, right, level 3 or level 4 is
Level
like you
4 is
can't
you're-
move.
You're incapacitated. Level
Yeah.
3 is like your movement's halved.
Your movement's halved. You have disadvantage on everything,
In level 5,
and like
is
your
you
hit
straight up
points
die.
are like reduced
Yeah, you
at
have
level
hit
3 or
points.
something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
level 5 is just straight up, it says you're dead at that point.
Then it's level 6 is where it's just you die.
Yeah.
Can't remember what level 5 is.
I think it's
It
you're
just-
unconscious.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just know I'm gonna be assigning exhaustion points a lot more frequently because
That's
of
okay.
it.
I will be keeping track of it.
Okay. Awesome. So
All right, let's go.
yeah, so
Shake you awake.
morning comes.
Shake everyone awake.
I have a puddle right next to my face. I'm crying myself to sleep.
Oh. Yeah,
On
so
my bed.
the 3 of you wake up, or the 2 of you wake up, you do not feel rested. You're more of just like, well, I guess that kind of did something. You look at Burks and he does not look great. He looks like he has stayed up all night long.
I feel most. I mean, like I'm at full hit points again. So it did. Even though I cried myself to sleep, I do feel better.
Yeah, emotionally you don't feel good. Physically you don't feel awesome. Like yeah, you're healed, but like you're still sore. You still have that numbness that comes from just pure, unbridled sadness.
Honestly, Naya is always in a constant state of numbness and then
Anger.
100% and then right back to numbness and then 100%. Like, this is just who I am. It's great.
There is no normal ground. There is down and up.
Yep. Nothing in the middle.
So, so you guys start packing up, and Kalia comes to 2 of you and says, I don't think that I can come with you. Someone needs to stay here with the Grand Cleric and work on those efforts of bringing them back. Someone else needs to come and stay. You know, I have to help with the onslaught of these things.
Yeah, we had a
Thank
feeling
you.
you would stay. So,
I know you guys are going to find him. I have every faith that you will.
I do too.
I will kill everything in our path until we find him.
And you should.
Thank you. I will.
Save the women and children.
Well, duh.
Okay. I just
Do you
wanted
know
to...
me?
Just wanted to make sure.
I know you, that's why I had to ask. I'm sorry. I just had to. Just
Do you not remember when we met that I made sure that one child had somebody?
I don't really remember because I was on the other ship, but
All right, fine. All right, whatever.
Hot dang.
Context.
I will not touch the women and children.
I had to think about it for a second. I was like, wait, where was Kalia?
wait,
No,
wait.
she was on the other ship. She
Trying
was
to blow it up.
she kept trying to hit, if you remember, she kept trying to hit the pirates, being like, "Oh no, I missed. Sorry." Right?
Oh,
And then the captain's like, "We have a mutinist on our hands."
And the Zintor was just
he was down below
he
just
was-
loading
Oh,
up.
sorry.
loading
That
up all
on
of
cat.
the
Oops, sorry.
dishes.
Too quirky. Sorry.
Yeah, just it turns over the bag open, just
Yep, pretty much.
shovel him.
So,
Meanwhile, Burks is asleep in a dinghy.
Yep.
Immediately fell unconscious.
I almost got crowned with insanity. It's great.
Oof.
would you guys have that still?
Yes, we do. No, the Zintor does.
Zentor has
All of our
Oh, that's
stuff
true.
is in the
Nazintor has
bag of
everything.
holding.
Everything in the bag of holding.
Yep.
Yeah, there's lots
That's
of
the
stuff
other
you
thing
guys.
is we don't have the sword
We don't have the
pieces. We
sword
don't have
pieces.
anything.
We
Mhm.
only
We just have the stuff that we've been carrying.
Mm-hmm.
they checked my inventory out, so I know.
I gave almost all of my extra stuff to Nazintor to hold, so I only
My
have
inventory
weapons.
says I have 35 days ration. I wouldn't have that. It would have been in the bag of holding, wouldn't it?
I bet you would have been holding it.
You would definitely. I would say you're probably holding like 10 days worth.
Okay. I have
That's a
few
lot
of
more
those.
reasonable. But like 30 days worth, I mean, you know,
Yeah. That's a crate.
I mean, that's a lot of food.
it's a lot of
Feed
food.
yourself for a month.
That's true.
Because you made it out of, what was it?
It was mammoth, fish, wolf?
Yeah.
Oh, it was wolf. That's
was
right.
wolf.
I wanted to say it was mammoth, but you only had the one mammoth, and it's
And in
It's
the
dead.
lake-
It's very dead.
No, Marty Mammoth.
it's
Well,
dead.
and
Jim.
I
would-
tried to save it. You are all heartless.
I was
Hey,
trying to
I
save
also
myself.
tried to save it, and then I realized it was gone, and so then I killed it. Okay.
And Berg is just sitting there like, oh gosh.
Flashes back to the mammoth. That poor mammoth.
Poor mammoth, man.
See, and we probably got some extra mammoth rations from your family too.
Probably.
And there's a chance, yeah.
I kept the mammoth jerky to myself. It's my favorite food.
There you go. There. So that's what we have. Is we have 10 days worth of mammoth meat.
That's fair. All right. Well, we better get heading out. Keep everyone safe. We don't have the sending stones either. We wouldn't have it. Nazintor would have one, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he had the other one. So you probably have a half of it.
Let's see. I think that. I
have
think.
Yeah, you have it.
I had it because he
Judging
sent a
from last
message to
time.
me,
Mhm.
and then I said screw that, and then we all chased after him. Okay, yeah. All right, let's get ahead. Let's make like a
Hey,
tree
wait.
and leaf.
He has one of the sending stones.
You're right.
You've already used it today.
That's true.
Oh,
I thought they
okay.
just had a rest.
We did just have a.
It was a
quote,
short
unquote,
rest.
long
Okay, I'll have to look to
Because
see
it
if
was
it's
overnight.
24 hours. I don't know. I don't remember if it's dawn or if it's 24 hours.
I'm okay with it
Sending
being
stone?
24 hours.
Is there a limit on how often you can cast sending report?
You can only the sending stones technically you can only do once per. Like you can send a message and then someone can send a message back, and that's it.
Yeah, once per day.
Well, once we're able to, I think we should try to send a vague message to him, so then nobody else would get what we're trying to tell him.
That is true. I'll think about that when we can use it again.
Okay.
I'm like looking at it. And it's like it's not charged. I forgot to charge it.
I forgot to charge it. Jeez, Burks, charge your stuff.
Okay, so
man.
once sending is cast through the stones, they cannot be used again until the next dawn. If one of the stones in a pair is destroyed, the other one becomes non-magical. So you can technically use it.
Okay. Do I detect if it's still magical?
Detect magic.
I think I do have detect magic.
I did,
Probably wouldn't be worth it. Okay, all right. What should I say?
Well, something that the others would not understand fully, I guess. So, like a way that we're telling him like that we're coming without letting them know that we're coming.
And just to note, only he will hear the message in his ear, or does it come out of the sending stone?
You speak Draconic. Do you think they know Draconic?
Oh.
So the
How many
sending
other Dragonborns
the sending
are in his
spell,
head?
which it lets you
I
send.
don't know, but considering I've
or,
only
you know,
really
the stone
seen
lets you
and
cast
him
sending.
as a
So you create a
Dragonborn,
short
I'm
message
willing
of
to guess
25
not
words or
one.
less to a creature of which you are familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender, if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of the message.
So if it's only within the mind,
Oh, then it doesn't really matter.
that's true. Well, there's a word limit, right?
25 words.
Should I just ask him where he is?
I think we know where he is.
How do we get to you? You think that's fine?
Do you think he would be able to send it back? Is the other option? Is the other thought?
I mean, it's worth a shot. We can always try again tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So, because it's through the stones, the spell is altered just a little bit. The target in the spell says, you know, a creature you're familiar with. With the stone, the target is the bearer of the other stone. So if no creature bears the other stone, you know that fact as soon as you use the stone and do not cast the spell.
So we know who's bearing the stone?
You know if it's not being.
You don't know who's bearing it, but you know if no one is bearing it. So you can either tell if someone has it or if someone does not have it.
Does someone have it?
You sent the message, didn't you?
No,
we haven't yet.
Okay, then.
We've been workshopping what to do.
I forgot to assign.
Okay, assign it, then re-roll.
Someone does in fact have it.
Someone has it?
Okay.
Someone's holding it. You think it's still in the Zyntor?
I mean, if he has the bag of holding with him, still, then yeah.
It would not be considered being with somebody if it was in the bag of holding. But
Oh, okay.
he typically had it in his pocket.
He did.
Okay. Well, unless they've searched him.
They could have searched him. 10 out of 10.
Really possible they would have searched him.
Here, I'm gonna hand a stone to you, and I'm just gonna say, speak it in Draconic just in case it's not him.
Okay. What should I say?
Well, we kind of have an idea of where he is, but do we know how to get? But like, we don't know exactly where, do we?
I mean, I don't. We know what city, but that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, if you want to be discreet about it, let's tell him we're meeting at Ice Cream. Where can we come get you? We're getting ice cream. Where can we pick you up? You think that'll work? That's pretty vague, right?
That might work, actually. Okay, so I speak that in Draconic into the stone.
You say we're getting ice cream.
Where should
can
we meet?
Can we pick you up?
Where can we pick you up?
Yeah, we're getting
You're right.
ice cream. Where can we
You're
pick
right.
you up?
So discreet.
We're getting ice cream.
Yeah, but the second half of it is literally, where are you?
Well, yeah. How else can we?
We're gonna
Okay.
pick you up to get ice cream.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, I don't know what ice cream is, but they're looking for him. If someone else were to get it.
Okay. Well, what else? Well, I mean, you already said the thing. We can't really backtrack on it now, can we? Or are you allowing us to?
That's up to you, I guess.
It's just us two. We have to workshop.
I
it.
know.
What do we say?
I am not. This is not my wheelhouse. I hit things.
Me neither. Do you know how big my charisma score is? It's not good.
I hit things, and that's it. I
Right?
actually have a
We're-
decent charisma score. Actually,
We're getting ice cream.
Awesome.
We never.
we're getting ice cream. Do you want some?
We're getting you ice cream. What flavor?
What flavor? Ooh. Would he understand that?
I thought part of the spell was that they automatically understand the meaning of the message.
They do understand the meaning of the message, so it might not matter if it's in Draconic.
Actually, yeah, that's a really good point. That's exactly right. Yeah.
All right.
Because even if you say it in another language, so long as they have a charisma score of 1 or
We'll
an
understand
intelligence
it.
score of 1,
Nizentor,
they know the meaning of the message.
Nizentor, we're getting ice cream. Do you want? Which one do you want? And hopefully he'll understand that as give us a hint as to where you are.
All right, let's just do that. And if it doesn't matter if it's in Draconic or not, why don't you just
It
do
doesn't.
it?
Okay.
You just do it.
All right. Final message. Nizentor, we're getting ice cream. What ice cream would you like? Smiley face. Smiley face. Ice cream emoji. Ice cream
Colon,
emoji.
parenthesis just
Colon
comes
parenthesis.
Because it is strictly text-based.
This is a joke. That was a joke.
Colon
Ignore that.
parenthesis.
So it's got the less than sign and a parenthesis to be the ice cream color.
Oh my gosh.
Let's do it. Wow. This is not in the lore. This is a joke. This is not canon.
I think it's canon.
Oh, this is so canon now.
And
It's
can
so
we fully
canon.
just canonize when you send in the message and the emoji, they get a picture of it. Like they can picture it and
They can picture it, but like I said, I like to picture the spell itself is strictly text based. Now it could be like Discord or a lot of messaging apps where we'll automatically
Like
present
format
it to you. Yeah, it'll automatically.
Not Burks going, hey, you want ice cream? Ice cream emoji, smiley face.
Oh my gosh.
Winky face.
Winky face. Now I need to know how everyone in this party would text.
Naya would be in all caps always.
All caps. Never not all caps.
You know your caps lock is on. Maya, what?
Yeah.
There's always words that are definitely not correct because you just let the autocorrect change it.
Yep.
Alright?
So you send the message, but you get no response.
Well, I guess there goes our ice cream plans. Well,
I don't think he's holding it. I think they searched him. Well, it's worth a shot, I guess.
at least they might not immediately know that we're like gonna go and murder everyone there.
Which I'm definitely going to do.
Let's start heading in their direction, and we'll need to work on it when we get there.
Okay.
Because we know he's he's near where the Thieves Guild would be, so we know at least the city, but we don't know how to get to the guild, do we?
Yeah.
So let's head towards the city now.
Oh. Candy open
That's how I
moment.
want it.
Yeah, I love that because the microphone is pointed directly at that
Directly
bowl.
at it.
Apologize.
Here, let me do the obligatory.
I know, it might sound better if I move this, to be honest.
Might sound better.
No, pass me a Kit Kat.
Toss it.
Oh,
Nice.
Shoot.
He caught it.
Nice
that
catch.
flew along a lot faster than I thought it would.
Thank you.
Nice catch.
Nice catch.
All right.
Look at the way
We
he
interrupt
caught it.
this eggs to bring you Kit Kat.
I don't know how I
We're
did
not sponsored by Kit Kat.
that. Flips off with Kit Kat.
We are not sponsored by Kit Kat.
No, we're not. We just love Kit Kat.
There's this one time where
This is
I
not
got
a
this
product
I got this whole bag of like Kit Kats for a session,
Do not.
and
How dare you? How dare you?
and by the end of the session, George had eaten the entire bag,
I did
and
not
I was
eat
like,
the entire bag. It was not just me.
No, it was not just him. I had a
yeah,
lot too.
I don't think you did that. Not that particular time, because there was definitely a time when I had just like a huge thing of Kit Kats, and it was like, and I was like, hey, pass me one. He's like, they're gone. And I'm like, huh? It's like they're gone. Like just is very ashamed they're gone.
It was not just me. Back off.
Okay, so anyway, so you head off.
Please excuse the dairy cow. I couldn't find any horses or ox or anything.
I mean, it's slow, but it's fine.
It keeps you guys from having to do the walking.
True.
So
Falling asleep at the wheel.
The sky is a very dim gray, overcast, very fitting to the moods that you have today. The two of you left of the Alugairas. And you travel mainly in silence, just contemplating over everything that has happened within even just the last 12 hours. There's so much that you can't even begin to comprehend it all. The wildlife itself almost seems to mimic your silence. You hear no chittering, no birds chirping. The wind itself has almost decided to rest, in a sense. You travel for most of the day. You've been traveling for maybe 10 hours. I assume you left about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning.
And sometime in that time, I made him sleep in the back while I drove.
Okay. You could potentially take a short rest, but
I'll probably do that then while she's driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is not good.
If I'm good, then you should rest.
Yeah.
As you are
snore.
Sure.
on a moving cart, probably.
Probably.
Cows are not the most even creatures.
No. And they would not be going that fast, though.
And with how silent nature is, you just hear the echoing.
And the cow.
Yeah.
Wow, that sucked.
And you are going at a slower pace than you normally would. But as you're going, as you're kind of coming to what you consider to be the close of your evening, daylight is beginning to wane a little bit. You have maybe an hour left, so you're starting to look for places where you can pull off and make camp for the night. When you round a corner and you see someone sitting in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road, they're surrounded by these stones that of varying sizes. Just varying sizes. You have some that are, the size of a fist, some that are tiny little pebbles, but they surround the whole thing. Gilded in dark silver, with half-plate armor, with a Crusader-style bucket helmet that has a silver beard tumbling out the front of it. He has purple clothing under, with purple sashes out the sides over his hips. He has a large Zelda-shaped shield with the same scheme and a gold fountain of Eldath over the purple front of the shield. He has a large polearm and a morning star hung on his belt. He's facing the two of you, and you can see in his hand is kind of this... is a stone, and he almost seems to be conversing with it. What do you do?
Well,
Hail.
stop.
Who are you?
Hey, hold on one second. We'll have to continue this conversation at a later date.
Puts the stone in one of his pockets, and stands up.
Hello! That is a interesting cart you got there. A cow, eh? Are they faster up here than they are down underneath?
I take my staff out and I'm ready to fight you.
Same with me and my axe. I'm like, who the heck?
Oh, hold on!
Oh,
This is all they had left. What do you need?
picks
What
up
are you
the
doing
shield.
here?
Points at the symbol of Eldath. Hold on. Hi, I am Gunder, Deep Spring. I'm son of the Stone Speaker.
We can see that. I could guess. Do the stones don't speak back?
Do yours not talk to you? You have crappy
He's
stones up here.
crazy!
I think Burks just stops and goes, do they talk to me? He like, wait a minute. What are you doing here in the middle of the road?
Sorry about that. Eldath told me this is the best place I could find you.
Eldath, is that true? Can I make a religion check? I am so
Is this the best place to find you? That's what you're checking?
I'm checking, is this guy legit? Or is he speaking to stones like a madman?
Do you want an insight or a religion?
I want religion. I'm asking Eldath. I don't care about him. He's nuts.
Alright, fine. Make a religion check.
I'm just still got my axe out. I'm like,
20.
20?
Dirty 20.
You kind of get this, for the first time in the last 12 to 15 hours, you kind of get this sense of relief kind of wash over you. Despite everything bad that's happened, this is what feels like the first good thing that's happened.
Eldath, where do you keep finding these people?
Right,
Alright, what's your name again?
Sorry. My name is Gunder.
Gunder.
Gunder, yes. Gunder Deep Spring.
Okay, I put my staff down and turn to you. Oh, that says he's legit. He's
Alright, I get it.
Alright, Gunder Stone Speaker? Stone Whisperer?
Not yet, I'm almost a stone speaker. We're working on it. Alright.
put my axe away.
Right.
Reluctantly.
Brooks goes a second and goes, I'm holding a magical staff that can heal people. Why am I surprised? I put the staff. Alright, get over here.
Alright. He goes over and he carefully picks up all the rocks before he hands over, and he comes over to the side of the trail and he stacks them by size until he gets to the tallest one. He gets about a 3-foot
Can
tall
you
stack, and he's like,
can you hurry it up? We're
Yes.
kind of on a time crunch here.
right,
I can fill you in.
I'm sure the cow's not very fast.
There was no horses. There was nothing.
I'm
This is all
not
we
blaming you.
have.
I'm just saying it's an interesting mode of transportation.
Listen, you caught us at a terrible time. I need
Oh,
you
well,
to
that's
know
why
that.
I'm here, buddy.
I stand over. What is it? Gunner?
Gunder.
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 I stand over Gunder intimidatingly, and I'm just like,
As he walks up to you, you realize he's probably not 5 foot tall.
yeah, no. So I'm gonna like fully stand over
But
him.
he's broad shoulders, built.
He a dwarf?
The big, yeah. Actually, he reaches up and I assume at this point the light's kind of starting to fade.
Yeah, the light is starting to fade.
And he reaches up and he pulls off the bucket helmet, and takes it off and shakes his hair back. He's got a little bit longer kind of silver hair that matches the beard, and the beard is ornately braided, coming down, and you see this dark, almost this gray-skinned, almost slate-colored dwarf with gold eyes. And he says, anyway, so, my name's Gunder, and if I recall correctly, what Eldeth told me was that you are Berks?
That is correct.
Right. She said you were tall like a tree, and that you are.
There was a moment where I was like, please call him Naya. Please. You must be Naya then, which would make you Books.
Almost, sir. Almost.
Right. And you, the one who sparkles like a gemstone, you must be Naya.
Mm-hmm.
The emerald is quite apparent in your scales.
Mm-hmm.
He's a dwarf. He really likes
Alright.
gems.
Alright.
And you see like one purple eye and one white eye just like glaring. And they're so bright, like even though like I shine and everything, like my eyes are so bright and just glare into your soul.
Oh, eyes of amethyst and frost. Eldath told me you did some crazy stuff, but whatever happened there, that's a fun one.
I killed 2 white dragons. You mess with me. I mess with you.
I assume that's generally how that goes. Thanks, Lassie. Nice axe, by the way.
Thank you. It was his dad's.
I didn't realize we needed a comedic relief party so much.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh.
battery's going low. We almost lost the
I
recording.
didn't realize it.
I didn't realize.
Right. Anyways,
Right.
so he has a sack, backpack sack, and he kind of throws it up into the.
It's just filled with rocks.
No, literally, when he like drops it into the cart, you hear the clatter of like stones together.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So, Eldath told me you were in a bit of a pickle. I myself have been looking for something worthy of Eldath to real a quest to show that I may be worthy of taking my father's title and position as Stone Speaker to help guide the people in the ways of Eldath.
Well,
Now, the
Alright.
the trek up here was quite treacherous.
probably doesn't help you're carrying a lot of rocks.
They're nice rocks. What am I supposed to do? Leave them laying around? Someone else might come and
Nice.
take
Show
them.
me your nicest rock then. Why don't you?
Alright. He reaches in his pocket. He pulls out a couple, and there's a couple. He pulls out a couple little like rough gems and a few things, and then he pulls out one, and it's just this smooth gray like river rock. He said, and this one
That actually is a nice
rock.
rock. Perks is like, dang, that actually is a
And
nice
it's got
rock.
like it's a smooth gray river rock, but when you kind of hold it up to the last little bits of light, you can see that it's got some veins of amethyst running through it. That is one of my favorites. That's actually one of the ways I help talk to Eldath. I'm learning the ways of my father. Sorry, you probably don't have a lot of context. We'll get into that later. Right now, I
You
understand.
probably, I don't know if you have a lot of context either. What else has she told you?
You're in a pinch. You needed some help, and some of your fellows were not well available.
You could say that.
Right. Also, the last I understood, there was more of you. I'm only counting 2, and I can count. I've got 43 rocks in this bag.
Burks.
Looks down, finds another rock. 44.
I'm gonna pull you aside, and I just want to out of earshot as best as we can. This guy's insane. Are we really? He talks to rocks.
No, you just hear. Well, it's not. I don't talk to rocks. I talk through rocks. It's a little different.
He talks to rocks.
I just explained it.
Listen, I'm just as skeptic as you are, but unfortunately, Eldath told me that apparently he is in fact chosen. So
Do we have to tell him everything?
at least enough. If he might as well get another hand in this. Just us two might be a little tough.
Freaking Elbath. Okay.
You hear from above, shut up. And just go with it. That's a joke. That's not canon.
Yes, it is.
I'm George. I speak for the gods.
Quit groveling. I hate groveling.
How about you, son? Shut
Oh,
up.
stop groveling.
Right, fine.
Right,
One thing I
I'm
can't
not.
Eldath told me apparently he's...
I'm sorry this, and I'm not worthy. Sorry.
He's like,
Okay.
Eldath said so. What do we have? What do we have to lose, right? We've already lost too much.
We don't know for sure. It's just lost. It's not gone.
Yes, that's why we're gonna go and find it.
If you tell him anything about me and Nizentor, I will gut you
Why
like
in
a
the
fish.
world would I tell him about you and Nizentor?
Okay, I will gut you like a fish.
Wait,
if you
actually,
do.
what do you mean between you and Nizentor? I don't know anything.
Actually, that's a good point.
And then you hear from over across the way. Ooh, 45.
Did you and Nizentor have something?
Okay, now I will gut you like a fish because I thought you knew.
I'm going to grab your axe and I'm going to lower it. Just very calmly lower the axe.
I forgot you weren't there. It was just okay. It was just Navara and Kalia and me. Okay, cool. I forgot about girl talk.
We can
45.
I'm absolutely dead.
Ooh, get some quartz in it. Nope, that's salt.
Are we Eldath, seriously, are you sure? Are you absolutely sure sure about this man. Can I make a religion check?
Sure.
That's a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Gosh dang, I'm crying.
You feel a pebble drop on your head.
Wait, legit?
That's me.
No.
I'm not the DM. I'm making jokes.
That's still funny. That would be hilarious.
So basically your question is just like, are you serious? This is the
Him, he's helping us. Him, that's pretty much what I'm asking.
Okay.
Sounded like Alice said, yeah.
Yeah, Papa is gonna come help you.
Yeah.
So kind of the same thing. Your head right now is really, really clouded with emotions and confusion and frustration and especially anger. You're used to feeling anger, but this is anger fueled by other things, which is even more frustrating. It feels, it's a cycle.
Yeah.
So through all of this darkness, all these dark feelings, you almost feel a slight light kind of emanating from the center of it, where you kind of just get the sense that that Dunder is Gunder. I was like, Dunder, that's definitely Dunder Mifflin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
We're gonna make paper.
Down
Ooh,
under.
rock papers.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, short sword.
Gunder. But you get the sense that Gunder is here to. He's genuinely going to be a good thing for you right now.
Fine.
Hi.
You turned into Christmas for a second.
Sorry.
there.
Inside joke to listeners.
Right, so our emerald gemstone. You are so tall.
Here, yeah, I sit down. I sit down. I'm now eye level.
I am still standing and I'm 6.5 feet tall, so I'm very scary.
Majestic. Anyways, sorry. I've never seen a living gemstone before. It's a miraculous thing. Look, okay. I get it, the rocks are a little weird. Okay, I get it. Part of it is I'm a dwarf, obviously. Can tell?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Dwarves do like their rocks.
I do, right? So there's that. I know you surface worlders don't really understand a lot of what's going on here. From what I understand, only a few of you really know who Eldath is. Well, that's very important to us down under, and really, she's important to us. But the point is that I'm here to help you.
Okay.
What is currently your objective? I know you're after some.
I don't trust anyone.
That is probably a good idea.
Except for Burks. Burks are
That
cool.
also seems like a
Thanks.
good
I
idea.
appreciate that.
And
We've
a few others.
one of our friends has been captured, and we need to find him.
Alright, well that is a good place to start. Which one of your friends?
Did she tell you about a angsty black dragon who has problems trusting people?
Oh yeah, Velisador.
Nazintor.
Nazentre.
Sure.
Close enough.
Alright, I'll call him Nazi for short. That works. We're after. Nope, not doing that. Alright.
No, don't do that.
No, I don't like that.
You're sneaky fella. Let's do that. Sneaky fella. So
Sure.
we're after the sneaky fella.
Well, it's not really a snake. It's more of a dragon. I don't know if
Sneaky.
sneaky fella. I thought
He's
you
a
said
sneaky
snake.
dragon. Snakes.
I don't know if dragons
Snakes
like being
are like-
called snaky.
Snakes are like dragons, but without wings, or arms, or fire breath,
Or any of the cool things
or
that make them
anything.
a
They're
dragon.
really just like sad, wriggly dragon worms.
I feel feel like I might have seen a happy snake at one point. Snakes look pretty happy.
I don't.
usually.
My experience with snakes tells you that they're not really happy. They're just.
Sad.
Well, when you don't have arms.
I need to copy an accent.
How's that? When you don't have arms, I would. If
Instead
I
of
didn't have
copy
arms,
the
I'd be sad too. Anyways, so we're on the road. Let's get moving.
I thought we already were.
Sorry.
We're moving. We're going. We're going down the road. We're
Okay.
gonna make. We're
So
going
I
down the road.
assume
We're gonna
they'll
make
just
it.
slowly kind of fill me in on some of the major important details of what's going on.
Yeah, and probably within the next
I
10
won't.
minutes, you know that you need to find like somewhere to stop for the night before you lose all the daylight.
Okay. Pull over. Let Betsy. Let
glares-
Betsy eat some grass.
The glares come down the mountain, so we should be able to see a lot further. At this point, that'll be nice and
We probably need to rest. It's.
right.
Do
Resting.
you not sleep?
I do sleep. I do sleep a lot. Yeah. I finally can see a little further up now. The glare from that big bright thing in the sky has kind of come down a little. So
You mean the sun?
right. Yeah, the sun. Sorry, we don't get to see that very often down there.
Oh.
The big torch in the sky.
The really
big
big,
gold in the sky.
the really big bright mushroom.
We call that the sun.
Right, the sun. Who's that then?
I knew you were going to make that joke. I saw it coming a mile away.
Right, sorry. Anyways, camp. I see
Yes.
a nice pile of rocks over there. I'm gonna set up over there.
We'll set up somewhat nearby. I don't know how comfortable rocks are for us.
Oh, you don't? Alright. Well, it's some good sandstone really helps.
Keep in mind, I normally sleep in the snow. I don't know what she sleeps in. I'm used to that. Snow is soft. It's nice.
I don't care.
Okay. Did you bring your bedroll and everything?
Yep.
Okay. Let's go ahead and set up camp. I'm gonna look for firewood.
I'll do first watch.
Okay. I will do second. Will you do third?
Sure.
I will be awake by then,
Oh,
because I don't trust him.
Oh, that's fair.
Okay. How?
I know what you said, Eldath, but I don't trust him.
It's okay. I totally understand that. You found me in the middle of the road.
Talking to rocks. Yes.
Yeah, talking to rocks. You're right. I wasn't. Okay, well, okay. Let's establish something. I wasn't talking to rocks. I was praying to Eldath. Rocks are comfortable and familiar, and that's generally how I choose as a medium to help me pray to Eldath.
Okay.
I guess that is fair. Well, let's set up camp. I go look for firewood. We prepare for the night. Hey, Jeremy. That was
Hi,
not
guys.
subtle.
Nothing in
you
particular.
turning around and grabbing the monster manual is not subtle, Jeremy. I need you to
Sorry,
know.
let me grab all of my books.
Please don't.
Because maybe I'm just going to give you guys a magic item.
Wow,
Yeah?
you just wake up with a magic
Wow,
sword
that's
in your lap.
crazy. That's so crazy. He's looking at the DM's manual now. He's looking at the magic items page. That's crazy.
Mmm.
Why would he do that?
The bracers of defense. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, how many curses are available in here?
Yeah. Oh no, what's the first cursed item I can find?
Right. So with that, I'll
Know what?
roll some dice. With that, I'll once the carts come to a stop, I'll set up and I'll find a couple of big rocks. I'll find the nice, largest, flattest rock I can, and I'll set it up.
It's good for your back.
And right. Well, that should be nice and firm enough. I shouldn't get a crick in the neck. And he'll just kind of shuffle over and kind of lay down on it. He stabs his pole arm, which is it's called the Knight's Pole Axe. Basically, it's got an axe blade, a hammerhead, and a spear point. A little hook on it. And he's got a little banner that's kind of draped off of it. Not big, but just a little purple banner with the symbol of another gold symbol of Eldath stitched into it. He just kind of stabs the bottom end of it into the dirt. Kind of curls up next to it, leans his shield against it, and he takes off a couple of the major chunks of armor and gets all. Sorry. And he just kind of gets comfy. Right.
I start the fire, and it's like, all right, see you in an hour. Let us know if something tries to kill us.
Sounds good.
Long rest, yay! With absolutely nothing happening at night whatsoever.
There's absolutely nothing going on.
Absolutely.
He slowly turns the monster back.
On a completely, and I mean just unrelated note, what's everyone's passive perception?
Shut the heck up.
I hate you.
Alright, 13?
10.
No, not 13.
10.
Passive perception? 13.
My passive insight is a 13, but my passive perception is a 10.
12.
My passive medicine is 16.
You're a little dense.
Like Gaston's like him. Cool.
I don't actually have a monster. Like, I'm kidding.
I know.
Do you?
On a completely
don't.
unrelated...
It's like, I'm still working.
I'm looking to see if I can find one, but
I appreciate the brutal honesty.
I appreciate the honesty. 13.
12.
11? 9.
10 is my passive insight.
8. 7, 6.
Wait.
12.
I've been trying to count down the entire time.
so, Naya, you're the one keeping watch right now?
Yes.
Okay. Can I just have you roll an investigation check? Or a perception check?
Fudge you. Where is it? There it is. 6.
That was such a build up to the roll and then the where is it?
6.
Where is it? Where'd it go? 6.
Me too, Alice. Me too.
Go to sleep.
Sleep.
Oh, sorry. I said
Keep this in mind.
Monster.
Like the Green Goblin in that one movie. Sleep.
Well, I mean, with a 6, you don't notice anything.
Yeah.
You suck.
It's true. You don't see anything.
Dice jail.
An hour passes and everything's quiet, all fine.
I wake up for the second shift. Would I be able to wake myself up?
I wake you.
Usually the whoever's keeping watch would wake up the next.
Do you wake me
shift.
up or do you just continue to brood?
I'll start to slowly feel myself drift, and so I'll go wake you up.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Time to go. All right. Good night. I get
Good
up and
night.
start walking towards the edge of camp.
And I lay down in my bedding. I try to sleep.
Sleep.
I sleep.
Okay.
I am now at the watch.
That's me crying myself to sleep again.
Wah, wah.
Gunner, could you cry a little twice?
He throws a rock at you.
No, he loves his rocks too much. He wouldn't throw one at me.
he literally just picks up a rock and just puts it against his ear.
Stop! You are fine. Yeah, you are. I know.
Very good.
Is she just getting tired, probably?
She's just exhausted.
She's been growing like mad. So she's just...
I'm gonna throw you out the window.
No, I'll take her.
Do not throw the baby out the window.
That's called defenestration. You know when you just have a little piece of knowledge that's just always in your head and you feel the need to share every time it comes prevalent?
Absolutely.
Defenestration.
Defenestration. The act of throwing somebody out a window. We have a word for that.
It's a great word.
Okay, so I will ask you guys, do you want to fight?
I'm keeping watch. I'm here. I'm just watching to see if there's a threat. Is there
Okay.
a threat, Jeremy? That's up to
Do
you.
you want to roll a perception check?
You got it. That was a dirty 20 again.
Well, this one's respecting you. The other one wasn't.
This is the same dice that I put in the dice jail.
Oh, really?
actually.
All right, it learned
It
its
felt
lesson.
bad.
It learned its lesson. I just don't know why this sounds kind of off compared to what I'm used to hearing.
The oh, the setup.
How's that? Is that a little bit better? That might be a little bit better. Anyway, sorry. So 20.
I have a pent up energy right now.
Sorry, I'm getting distracted now.
Squirrel.
Yeah, because I didn't have it set up before you guys came, so I'm like, I don't know.
That is okay.
Right then. So, dirty 20. As you are, oh no. So, as you are, oh, sorry, there's a fire going.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Fire!
Boy, now suddenly I can't pay attention. Right then. So, off in the distance, you hear some breaking of branches, rustling of some leaves. You look over in the direction. Can I have you roll me? Or no, that was a perception check. You're able to see something moving in the brush. Do you have dark vision?
No.
I think I'm the only one that has dark vision.
No, I haven't.
Naya?
I think so.
Dragonborn shouldn't have dark
I
vision.
thought I did.
I don't think so. It's usually
I thought she
they,
did too.
I don't think they're nocturnal.
It's
No,
not really
no, I
in-
don't. Never mind.
Okay. So there you go.
I'm asleep. My eyes are closed. I can't see through my eyelids. My dark vision's not.
Rocky.
I prepare a
No,
thaumaturgy.
it's danger
I
sense
prepare
that I
a
have.
thaumaturgy
I don't have
to
to-
yell really loudly.
I have danger sense, but I don't have dark vision.
Danger sense.
You can't make out what it is, but you know that it's not like a deer or any of the normal creatures that you would find out in the forest. What do you do?
I walk over to Nair.
Nair,
Wake
up!
I walk over to Naya and kick her away.
What?
Something's watching us. Get up.
Okay.
And then I walk over to you and I mean, are you? I kick you away too. Get up. Something's watching us.
Alright. I'll start.
You see in the dark. Can you see Can you see what's watching us?
So with that, I'll start putting on some of the.
Your arm.
Armor.
I'm gonna grab my shield and my morning star, and then I'm gonna kind of look out to see what in the direction he's kind of gesturing to.
Okay.
I have superior dark vision up to 120 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. What?
What are you?
Superior.
I'm a Durgar. I'm an underdog.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, shoot.
So what he forgot to mention is that he has very pale, grayish, ashy skin.
Yeah, he told
I
us
was
that.
saying it's like a slate colored, like
Yeah.
gray.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Oh,
stone.
okay. Did I miss that part then?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Yeah. So he is a Duragar. Oh, there are mini pumpkin cheesecakes upstairs if you guys want some.
Many pumpkin cheesecakes.
Many
Or
or
mini?
Mini.
Mini.
Little.
I was like, many. Why do you have so many?
Yes.
All right. Here, let's take a quick break.
Very well.
Oh.
Cliffhanger. What's watching us in the woods?
What's watching us in the woods?
That's a better cliffhanger than last time.
We'll take a quick break.
Let's see. Durgar traits. Languages, creature types.
Same.
All right. We're back. We have now had some miniature pumpkin cheesecakes. They're fantastic.
To die for.
There's a Trask watching us in the woods. We're about to die.
There's a Trask watching you, with God riding on its back.
Eldath herself said I had enough.
You know what? Maybe this world deserves to die.
We can build a new material plane. That's all right.
I'll get my buds in Mount Olympus to work on it with me.
Group project.
All right. So anyway, so you had a.
Oh, that's gonna do 80% of the
It was
work.
what, a dirty 20
I didn't even roll yet.
perception? I
Oh,
thought.
I haven't.
No, that
Oh
was-
right, we were talking about your.
Passive is
That's
10.
right. That's right.
rolled the dirty
Passive
20.
perception is a 10, but your but we were talking about your. So go ahead and roll perception. Yeah, go and roll perception.
With my granite dice.
Wow,
Ooh, that is a 10.
that thing is solidly heavy.
Let
You
me
can
see
hear
what
it.
my modifiers are on that.
Also a really short dice tower.
That's fair.
Weston's like, I built you a dice tower because I asked him to build me like the Hand of Vecna or one of the other ones. He's like, I built you a collapsible one. And I said, oh, goody.
Wow.
But it's fun. It's kind of
I should send him this file.
You should.
You should. He built a Cyclops one and he was going to give it to me and I don't know where it ended up. So
Probably in his collection.
I think he still has it, yeah. But I really like that file. So, for that.
Did you just...
Sweet.
Jeremy's intrusive thoughts won.
Sweet. That is a flat 10.
That's what I wanted, because I'm like, if your passive perception is a 10, that means you have a 0 modifier.
Dude, 0 modifier.
Awesome. Well, you're able to look out there. You can see quite clearly because of your dark vision and whatnot. It is, it's humanoid. Has a, well. So remind me, what's the the color perception that you have?
I have 120 feet of dim light, perfect vision, as if it was bright light, and then from there, I think it says it's, wait, features and traits, Durgar traits. You can see in in dim light within 120 feet of you as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light, and discern colors in that darkness as shades of gray.
Shades of gray.
Okay. So at this point, I'd consider it pretty dark.
Okay.
So basically, you just kind of see this gray, all skin creature, kind of slinking around, but you can't quite make out what it is. You can see it, but it is actively moving.
I can't, because of the foliage and whatnot, or your weird trees, you call them? Anyways, so
People talk to trees. We don't talk to rocks. We
Yeah.
talk to trees.
that's fair.
Oh, and I guess I should say it is actually considered a large creature.
There is something out there, and it's big. It's kind of humanoid looking. It's like bigger than you.
Oh, really? Oh,
Like that's how they say it's something. You know.
oh gosh, alright.
I got it.
And I can't really tell what color it is. It's a ways out there, but there's something moving out there, and it's not very nice looking. It's big.
It's not friendly looking.
I
Do
don't
you think we
know.
could be friends with it?
I don't have a lot of friends outside of you folks and some rocks, so
That's sad.
well, at least on this side of the things. On down the other, I got some other friends.
This thing is running towards us at full speed. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, point is, there's something big up there. It's humanoid looking. It's stalking around. I don't know if it's noticed us yet.
Well, I mean, it's looking right at us. I think they might have noticed us.
Alright, with that, and I'll pick up and I'll start putting on more chunks of my armor.
With that,
What kind of armor do you
It's
have?
half plate.
Half plate, so it's heavy armor. So it's
Yeah.
gonna take you a solid 10 minutes to put it on.
I think it's 5 minutes to dawn and off.
we'll distract them.
let me.
Probably
Wow.
have
Distraction.
it killed by the time you're done.
And the entire battle happens. Don't worry, guys. I got
No,
this.
it's medium armor.
Oh, it is medium armor. So I think medium armor takes like 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, let me.
Should we try to talk to it? Didn't tell it to go away? Maybe it's like a bear. You have to just scare it off.
Do you realize who you're talking to?
You know what? Just go ham.
Okay,
I
good.
got this.
I
I
take
pat you on
out,
the back.
I
pat you
take
on the
out
back.
my the icy great axe.
I put the staff out with my shield.
And do we want to roll initiative or do I just
You're
go?
not in combat currently.
All right, well, I'm just gonna straight up.
It takes.
So roll a perception because you haven't actually found it yet.
Oh, okay.
Here,
Well, then
it's-
how about I roll perception?
It takes 5 minutes to put on.
I'll
5 minutes.
I'll roll perception.
I
Well,
look over your
I'm
shoulder
just
like
trying to
it's
get
right there.
some of my armor on, but
Here, maybe we
whatever I
should-
end up with.
Here, maybe let's not attack it until he puts his armor on.
I rolled an 8, so I probably don't see it.
No.
Oh, I don't have my armor. I wouldn't have my. Well, I mean, I was on watch. I would put my armor on, right?
I would assume that you probably have your armor on during watch.
I also assumed that I would have been asleep for like that long and had just slept in my armor.
I'm sorry, did you
I don't
have
think so.
armor? Because I think as a barbarian, generally you have
Oh, yeah,
armor
as a-
defense. So
Yeah,
do
you don't.
do
I don't
you
think
have
you wear
armor?
armor.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Oh, you wear
So
armor?
you don't get your unarmored defense bonus, which is just your constitution.
Well, so typically, like, when you're going down for the night, like, yeah, you take off your armor because you
'Cause if you
really
do a
can't
long-
sleep in your armor. It's too uncomfortable.
I think it even says if you do a long rest in armor, you get like half the benefit or something like that.
Yeah, it sounds about right. I'd have to read up on it, but...
I think I'm on that
So-
page right now.
So what armor do you have?
I have. Gosh, why didn't I put it in my new thing? I have light armor.
You have proficiency with light armor,
What are you wearing?
but it's...
Let me see your
it's-
AC.
Oh, I have a breastplate.
What's
that's-
your AC? If you just switch to flip over.
15.
15 strength plus constitution. Yeah, that would have been 14. You're wearing armor. Yeah.
It's not constitution, it's dexterity.
Oh, it's strength and dexterity? Oh, it would
No.
still be 14.
Well, as what?
Barbarian.
Oh, as the unarmored defense.
Yes.
Oh, as okay, then ignore me.
Yeah, it would be 14. So yeah, you're definitely wearing
It
armor.
says I'm wearing a breastplate.
Okay.
So remind me what the breastplate is.
I think that's medium armor, actually.
Either way,
Breastplate
if you
here.
took
I've literally got the page pulled up.
If you're not wearing it, you
breastplate
would be at
is
14.
medium armor, and that it only allows you to add a max of 2 of your dex modifier to it. But it's medium armor,
It's 12.
so it'll
plus-
take 5 minutes to get it on and situated.
Okay, so I'm probably not wearing it, and I've done fights without it before.
Yeah,
so
your AC would be 14 anyway. That's
yeah,
not bad.
that's not
Yeah,
bad.
actually, I think that's what breastplate gives you 14 plus your dex modifier. Is what breastplate does.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that would put you at 15. So yeah.
So
that's
what's
what
your
you
and your constitution modifier?
have. It's plus 1. So yeah, she has 15.
So you're
Yeah, and I'm 14
so
without.
literally whether or not you're wearing the armor, your armor class is the same.
I finally was smart enough to actually write down the armor I'm wearing above the AC.
Yeah,
Well, I have
so
it down here. It's breastplate.
so your armor class. So yeah, so since you are not currently wearing your armor,
I'm
it's
14
gonna be
right now.
it's at 14. Okay.
And then because I would have worn my armor going to watch, I'm still wearing it.
And then
Yes.
mine will be because I'm not wearing my armor, but I have my shield. I have a 13 plus the shield with a plus 2, so I have an armor class of 15 at the moment.
Oh yeah. See, what is it normally?
19.
Ah, okay.
Because ironically, I can get a higher armor class wearing half plate than I can full plate, because I could add my dex modifier to it.
Do you know how to wield that axe with one hand?
It's just a battle axe, isn't it? It's not a great axe.
No, I think it's great axe.
Is it a great axe?
I have a great axe. Yeah.
I would assume it's two-handed then.
I don't carry shields though.
I would have been like, here, you want my shield?
No.
Okay. Well then,
We are at the
Um,
ready.
Is she on your lap?
so like you can hear the rustling coming from that direction, but you can't actively see it.
Okay, well
Burks is
I'm
like trying to
ready.
show it off to you, trying to show it to you, but
It's right there. It's right there. To the left.
Can't
to the left.
see it.
No, a bit to the right. You're looking at the tree. To the right. You what? Foot down, staff down. Who are you?
I'm just
Show
ready.
yourself.
How
I'm
far
ready.
off is it? I guess is the question.
how far off? It's about 100 feet.
It's about 100 feet away. Oh, okay.
So it's within your
It's within
dark
my-
vision.
my
It's
dark
just it's
vision.
right on the it's kind of on the outskirts of it, but it is within your dark vision.
It's still a little ways away, about 100 feet. So like,
I'm
if
ready.
Oh yes, okay. But if we calm down, maybe.
So anyway, so you called out like, who are you?
Yes.
And there is kind of a response of like, you know, ik train, and Hargul or not Hargul, Burks, you actually recognize it as giant.
Oh.
And you hear and it's the word for trespassers.
Oh. I say back in giant. We can leave. We did not know.
Huh?
Basically, it responds with tasty trespassers.
All right. I immediately back
And
on.
then-
All right, let's go. He wants to eat us.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
And then bursting out of the foliage comes this 10-foot tall troll.
Oh my gosh.
Trolls are not what you
Ornor.
think of when you think of trolls, but it's
that's-
this thing.
Okay.
I see we have to answer your riddles 3. I'm riddle 1, she's riddle 2, he's riddle 3. We're dead.
I'm more than riddle 2. I'm the whole freaking riddle. Let's freaking go.
Correct, you're riddle number 2.
All right, can I have everybody please roll me?
Yes.
Are you good?
Initiative.
Okay, I just wanted to make
Do
sure.
you want me to roll?
Do you want to?
I don't know.
Do you want to join in?
I just
Join
no,
in,
I just wanted to make sure because
Oh,
I'm like
no,
we're about to
I'm-
do a fight, and
I'm
you're like,
fantastic.
okay,
She's
good,
just chilling.
We're doing initiative.
yeah.
Trespassers.
I
We
really
can
don't
leave.
know
Tasty
if this is
trespassers.
just-
I'm
All
not.
right.
All right then.
Problems.
Thanks for getting to the point. I appreciate it.
I had to look and see. I'm like, oh, he knows giant. Okay, cool. 25 to 20. Okay, 20 to 15.
18.
Okay. 15 to 10.
14.
10.
Oh,
I'm not using
okay.
the dice tower anymore because it's not doing well for me.
All right then.
So I can see it now?
You have a pretty good idea. You heard it talking and whatnot. It is still very, very dark for you. So you are at a bit of a disadvantage. It is still. Let me look here.
I can roll disadvantage.
Where's your speed?
My speed?
So it did. No, I was looking for its
Oh.
speed. So it did rush out. And it did close the gap by 60 feet. So now you are 40 feet away from it. So let's draw it out then, shall we?
We shall. Let's go.
That's
maps.
great, because my speed is 40 feet.
Hey, wow.
Wow. I shall be this guy.
Could your collapsible dice tower be a dice jail?
Yes.
Yeah, let's use it as that because it's not doing good as a dice tower.
No.
Yeah, it's like you drop it in there and it just.
Yeah,
And I was like, wow.
yeah, and it's rolled nothing above a 10 so far. It was
Ooh.
a 4 and a 7, so I'm just gonna.
Perfect.
Excuse me.
Um,
Oh yeah, look at that. It's just
That's perfect.
restrained.
Sit there and think about what you've done.
Yeah, you think about it. You think about it.
see, I don't know where all of my.
Tasty trespassers. Okay.
I assure you, I've been traveling this armor for 3 weeks. I do not think I'm tasty.
I don't think he cares.
That's okay. I'll flay his hide. And then I start swinging my the Morning Star around.
Oh gosh, I don't even
You're gonna
know
be
what
swinging that
class
for
you're
a
in.
while.
You fighter?
Oh, shoot.
Barbarian?
It's a large creature.
We'll find out.
Dice won't work.
Oh no.
What?
Also, why do these dice stink? Like, what the actual
They stink?
Like,
Like a troll. Troll dice!
Heck?
That's
Troll
what I-
dice!
I don't wanna.
Get this away from me.
That's what I'm
What
saying.
the heck is that?
This is more like
This
cats.
is
What
gonna be-
died in there?
It's gonna be very entertaining.
I'm alright.
What died in there?
I don't know. But, like, ever since I got them, like, they just smell. And they smell worse now.
Why don't you open them and leave them by the window?
I think that, I mean, part of it is I think that it's probably the type of stuff it is. And then,
Might be the plastic they use.
Yeah.
yeah.
What was in that container?
Anyway, hey guys,
before?
I'm now
No,
high
just
on
the-
dice.
I got the dice in this thing.
So,
I might
So.
be high on dice plastic fumes now.
Yay!
I was expecting to say life and then dice plastic fumes.
Dice?
By the way,
Is
I might be a
Finn
little
whining
high
out
on life. Was that?
Is Finn whining out there?
Finnegan?
Mm-mm.
No? Oh, okay. Can't hear whining.
Tell me, do you ever sniff your rocks?
Well, yeah, that's how you know. Sulfur and feldspar smell very close, but they're very different.
Which one gets you high and which one doesn't?
Neither of them. You're looking at rock cocaine.
Sure, that's the troll.
You're thinking of cocaine. That's a demon rock.
It's not a real rock.
That's not rock.
That's him.
That's gonna be him. Yeah,
Cool.
he's the Chick-fil-A sauce. Here, okay.
Oh, Chick-fil-A.
Oh my gosh, it's literally the 2x2 square. That's
No,
insane.
it's perfect.
That's
so
why I was
good.
like, I need something that's. And then we're gonna put some stinky dice on it too.
No.
Stinky dice, stinky dice.
Troll, go take a bath instead of eating
Perfect.
us.
Stinky dice, the troll is made of stinky dice. Sniffs finger.
Okay, and then
I
40.
was seeing if I could smell it.
So
It might have just been the jar.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
That
35,
might be
40.
you throw some disinfectant in there and spray them all with some disinfectant. And
Well,
let 'em all
honestly,
sit
I'm
out.
just gonna dump them into my giant jar of dice, because all the dice that I've ever pulled out of there suck at rolling.
Cool.
So they're gonna go into the jar where they can look pretty and not hurt anybody.
I
Dice.
like
They're
that plan.
going into containment.
The containment unit. So,
All right.
you need a D4 over there. Let's do this one. Rock.
I in my head I saw us as this. I don't know what you think about that.
That's fine.
What is
Yeah,
that?
we're
Is
all
that
sitting-
card?
That's the fire.
Cool.
Sorry, give me a second. I realized that I'm not doing a great job at this today.
I think you're doing
It's
good.
Boy, it's been 6 months.
Oh.
We're all a little
Here's
rough.
Finnegan.
Can we push the door open?
I pulled.
Oh no.
No, it's like
Oh,
loose
I
right
hate
there.
that.
Like a thread popped real bad. That makes me sad.
Another rock?
Tree.
No, trees are weird. They're like rocks, but they're alive and they like the sun.
What?
What?
It's been minutes since I've like thoroughly looked through this character since I made him, and I was like, wait, I need to look at him.
I thought you were gonna say bus, and I'm like, what the? What's a bus doing in D&D?
Why are we traveling with a cart and a cow? We can just
Just take the bus.
No, it's
that's
bush.
the bus stop.
It's a bush.
we need to support this realm's local public transportation.
Gosh.
Screw it, I don't even care. And then
You know what? Screw it.
this is the road. Over there. Oh.
Down the road. Down the windy
This is our cart and the cow.
I was about to say, I'm like, we need a cart.
There it is.
There it is, thank you.
Protect Betsy.
Down the windy road. None of you will get my song reference because y'all suck.
I don't know the song, but I don't.
I like rocks.
I like rocks.
I
I'm more of a rock and roll fan.
I prefer rock.
Okay, yeah. So green ones are bushes, brown ones are trees.
Okay. Watch out for the tall wooden rocks.
Tall wooden rocks?
And the short wooden rocks. We call those bushes.
All right.
Sorry, I probably should not do that under the table.
What?
I clapped. She's fine. Okay.
She's literally.
She's out.
Hi, Fionn. Yeah. All right. So, Naya, you're first.
Well, if I can kind of see it now, I'm going to hightail it towards it.
1, 2, 3.
Bush.
Bush.
Is considered difficult terrain if you try to go through the bush.
Perhaps your movement.
Where is my movement?
And I've already gone
Like, I know
30,
what my movement is.
so I would
but-
be stuck in the bush.
5, 10, 15, 20. You have 10 more feet.
Oh, there it is.
You can probably go 20.
No, she has 40 feet.
I have 40
35.
feet.
You could go around the bush and just go there.
Okay, cool. Let's do that. Right there. swing my axe. I'm gonna freaking kill this thing.
Oh, this is the combat music for Forest.
There we go.
That definitely sounds more like combat mode music.
$18.
18 will hit.
Cool. That wasn't as funny as the 6.
No.
Okay.
But more effective.
Oh, why haven't I raged yet? I just realized I didn't rage.
Oh.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well,
You can rage after you attack this time.
we'll do that.
Yes, you could attack, bonus action, rage, attack. I'll let you do that.
Okay, so... Oh, there you go. I'll do that. Okay. So, I grabbed my cold one, so I have a
Did you find
1d12 of
something?
regular and a
What is all?
1d8 of cold.
Did you get it? Yeah.
You found the ball.
3 points of damage of just regular and 4 points of damage of cold.
3 points of regular damage and 4 points of cold.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So 7 points total.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Gamer. Did you remember to rage?
I'm raging now.
She's raging now. All right, come lay down, Finn.
Now I'm hitting again. Fudge.
Good boy.
That's a 14?
14 will not hit.
Dang it. Okay.
And that's it?
That's it.
Can't you... Oh, you cannot attack with a bonus action because you used a bonus action. All right. So you are now face to face with this troll. And it's this very large creature. It's 10 feet tall. These long, dreaded locks of hair. Fingers that don't really have fingernails, but they themselves kind of turn into this long claw. That just... And they're very... Their fingers themselves are just very curved and rounded and everything. Has nothing but a loincloth on, is a very scaly creature. You slash into it, and it looks like it did its damage.
Cool.
All right, Burks, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to move a bit closer to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right there. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon, which I will supply using this dice right here. And then it will go ahead and make an attack. I doubt that hits. Let me remind myself. Melee spell attack, plus 6, 15.
15 will hit.
Alright, it's gonna do not a lot of damage, but it's something.
Okay, 15 is his armor class.
That's a D10. That's a D8. 3 plus 3. 6 damage. This is force damage.
And so you cast the spiritual weapon right next to it.
Yep.
And it's just a mace still, right?
I'm
Mace?
gonna make it take the form of my brother's axe.
I don't know if you can.
I have his father's axe.
Yeah.
Oh, your brother's axe.
Yes.
I thought you said my brother's axe, and I was
My
like,
brother's
first off,
axe.
I don't
Who's
think that was
Zax?
his name,
That is not
and
his name.
two, it can't take the form of a.
axe.
It's literally a person, and it's like
Yeah.
swinging.
I got this.
like a stiff board person.
And then and then my action, I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Oh, okay.
And that's it.
Yeah. So the axe comes in, makes its mark. How much damage did you say?
It was 6 force damage.
Okay. Right then. So now it is its turn. So Naya, since you're right up next to it and you're eye level with You can see where you hit it, the wound kind of seal up a little bit and it stops bleeding as much.
Great.
So,
Great.
Great.
okay. So, yeah, so it is going to attack you, Naya.
Okay.
First, it's gonna come at you with its bite attack. 14 to hit.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
That's barely a.
Okay. It's also gonna attack with its claws twice. We're just gonna see if those hit. Okay, a nat 20 and a dirty 20.
Oh my gosh.
Those don't hit, right?
Yeah, you're that cool, right? You're so cool.
How much
you're wearing-
damage?
You're wearing adamantite armor, right?
No, when you take your armor off, you actually suddenly can't get hit, right?
Yeah. So, all right, hold on.
Oh no.
Please hold.
Please hold.
Please hold.
I'm
So-
enraged, so everything's gonna be halved. By the way.
Yes.
Me taking my calls. Please hold. Puts them on hold. Oh gosh.
Oh no.
So for the bite attack, it's gonna be 10 piercing damage.
So 5.
So 5. For the we'll do the regular claw attack first. So that's 11 slashing, 11 slashing damage.
So would we make that 6 or 5?
6, because we decided that we would round up.
Are we doing round?
I think we said round up for damage.
Sounds good.
And then the other one, it's 25 points of slashing damage.
Because that's the
25.
Yes,
Because that's the crit.
because that's the crit.
And that's after it's been halved.
So 13.
No, the 13 is the halved.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do the halving. I'm going to.
Yeah.
She's got a calculator. It's going pretty good.
Thank goodness for those thick scales. It's got some.
Okay, so I'm at 28.
And then it is going to. It's gonna. Where did you go, George?
Right here.
Oh, you're right there.
That's his weapon.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
special weapon.
This is still available if anyone needs them. I'm just moving them so I can see them. Moving them so I can see the map. So it is going to kind of step to its left and kind of try to push past you. So it's gonna go 5 feet to the left and then try and go the remaining 25 forward.
10,
So
15,
would I have an
20.
opportunity of attack?
Because it left her space.
Did it leave her space?
Right now
it's
it's
about to.
actually it's gonna.
5?
Oh, are you the purple dice?
And then is it also 30 again because of the bush?
Um,
Or is it kind of... I mean, it would be squeezing past it, would it?
I'd say it's probably squeezing past it.
Alright, so that's 25, 30. How much more?
No, so it would have only just done 25 because it
Oh, that's
had
right.
to had to go 5 to go over.
So right
So is that still within 5 feet of her, or is
not.
it? Okay, so you can do an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yes, please.
Is it running towards this direction, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Stay away from Betsy!
You could have left it there, Jeremy. I have
It,
plenty of
do-
movement to get
it
over
doesn't
there.
hit. It doesn't hit. I rolled a 5.
Okay. A 5 total.
Yeah.
Okay. A 5 total
Oh wait, no. To
To hit, probably.
plus your proficiency plus your strength.
3 plus
So you
6.
attacked with
It would have
your
been
attack.
11.
And if it's a
no,
plus
I
one
rolled, I
weapon,
rolled a 4.
4 plus 6,
4
10.
plus 6. Okay, so it's a 10. I still don't hit.
okay. And if it's a plus 1 weapon too, make sure that's getting tracked in.
11.
It is.
Is it a plus
so
1?
Yeah, it would be at 11.
So it'd be an 11. Still doesn't hit,
I
but
know.
just all stuff to remember.
Yeah.
All right, Hargul.
Beat him up.
It's coming
It's
at
not
you.
Hargul.
Gunder.
It's Gunder.
Gunder.
Oh shoot, yeah, Gunder.
Gunder Hargul. Hargul was my father, please.
Please. How goes my father's name?
Gosh.
Gunder is there swinging his, yeah, come at me, bud. And he'll actually run up
To there?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15.
15. Sweet. Yeah! He'll run up and he'll swing at him with the Morning Star. Let's see. 12 plus 7 does a 19 hit.
19 will hit. Can you give those to Jake?
With that, and he swings, and as he hits the troll, he also casts Divine Smite.
Oh, you're a paladin! Oh!
That makes sense, actually. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, she's fine.
Okay.
She's just.
Check that.
She's chilling.
They changed it up a little. It's 2d8 extra rating damage.
But she's awake.
So.
Oh, okay.
No, she gets to the, if I'm not like holding her directly, then she'll do that thing where like if it's like sudden and she's like
Aw.
and so like yeah.
Better than me. I remember falling asleep in class one time. I was like this. Someone sat next to me, slapped my hand to wake me up, and I did this.
6. So that's.
And then I went back to bed immediately.
That does.
That's funny.
So when he hits him, it does 14 points of piercing damage plus 2d8 radiant damage. 3.
Holy cow.
And then another 5 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
So just. And then I will swing again.
Okay, so that was...
So
how many total?
14 piercing plus 5, so 19 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, whoops, that was wrong. That should have been like that.
I'm warming up my dice.
And then the next,
You got this.
when you're ready,
You
the next one's a 22 to hit.
Do it.
That will hit.
You're sharp. You can do this. I know you can.
You're cool. You're brave. You're awesome.
And it's another 11 points of piercing damage.
Another 11 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very cool.
So yeah. Wham! There's a flash of light, and then wham! And hits him again.
Paladins.
I look at him like, good job.
And then with the rest of my
We can
movement,
be
Did 30 points of damage, my guy.
that's acceptable. With the rest of my movement, I'm gonna come. So that's 15 to get me here. Was that?
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
right?
15.
20, 25.
Or technically, you could be 25.
Or yeah, I could do that. You know what? No, I'm just gonna move over one space to kind of get in his way. So yeah. And then I think that is. I think that is what I've got going there. So that'll be. That'll be. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna move away from him.
Jeez.
Sorry.
You're good. You just scared me.
Sorry. And I'm gonna step back away over here, kind of taunting him. And because of my mobility feat, I don't know. And I attacked him. I don't invoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, man. Good work.
Okay.
Good work.
Well, alright then.
All right.
Naya.
Well, I'm right behind him. I'm gonna freaking hit him from
You
behind.
gotta step up. 5 feet.
Wow.
I'm going to hit him from behind after I moved 5 feet.
I should have stayed there to give you advantage, but I was like, I don't want to be in the firing range just yet.
Yeah.
That's alright.
I don't have any armor on.
17.
17 will hit.
Cool.
Beat them up. Beat them up.
That's a 6. An 8. Okay, so it's a 6 regular damage, 8 cold damage, and then I'm raged.
Add all of the modifiers.
All of the modifiers.
And then once a turn, you can evoke holy damage.
Oh, that's right, and I also have a 1d6 plus 2 of extra damage because of my Divine Fury.
Holy cow.
Well, that was only 3. Plus 6, plus 8.
17 points of slashing damage.
No, 17 total. 8 was cold. The rest is regular.
So 9 points of slashing.
Didn't you do divine radiant damage with that other dice?
Divine Fury is just as extra damage.
Oh, okay.
So you said 17 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's just one hit.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
Another one.
She looks like me when she's awake.
Oh,
She looks like
freaking
me.
nat 20. Let's
Let's
freaking
go.
go.
Let's freaking go.
Let's go.
Where
are we going?
I'm sorry.
Both of you at the same time, dude. That was nuts.
We got married for a reason, you know?
Okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 total. So 16 regular, 2 cold.
16. Okay.
Is that doubled? Because of the crit?
Oh, and then double it because it was a nat 20.
So the dice you rolled was a D12 plus a D8.
Yeah, 12, 8, and 6.
Plus 12 plus 8 plus 6. 26 additional damage to that.
Okay, so how much total here? Because I'm blanked
18
out on the
plus
first
26.
part.
18 plus 26. 36. 44.
Thank you.
44 damage total?
44.
Total.
Oh.
I'm a barbarian. I was about to
she's
say the B word.
She has a lot of pent-up rage right now. This is really good for her, I think.
I think so. I think
She's
that's
like, I
good.
need something to kill. Oh, look, something. Look, a big sack of hit points.
I feel great right now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, these are the dice.
It's not happy. It's
But it's still
very
alive.
not happy.
Is it bloody?
Is it bloodied?
It's so as you like come in, you kind of just and just start absolutely
Yeah, I'm
right.
from behind too.
Oh, from behind.
You are
So you're
hacking
you're
at it.
slashing and hacking. You're exposing bone and whatnot.
Heck yeah.
As you're taking away chunks of it. Chunks of flesh and muscle are all coming with it, just
Heck
exposing
yeah.
all kinds of stuff. You're actually kind of surprised it's still up. But it is still up.
Weirdo, die.
So, but then you watch as some of the like skin kind of crawls back and starts. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Before the skin
Sorry.
back on.
It's because I was like, her turn's done.
I was like,
And
it
then-
was my turn.
Sorry. I was like, what are you doing?
I saw you move it from Naya to Bergs and then move it again to the bad guy.
I'm
I'm like,
sorry.
hey.
I just imagine it. It's like she finishes, the skin starts to come back, and Brooke goes, and he goes, oh.
All right, go for it. Sorry. Because I was like, her turn's done, and then I like described the end of her turn, and then I'm like, her turn's done.
Turn done. All right. Well, first bonus action, I'm gonna attack again with my spiritual weapon.
Heck yeah.
Woo!
Needs to move.
It does. It needs to move.
Wee
Wee.
wee woo.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Wee woo. 17.
Beto, beto.
Will hit.
Yeet. Oh, what was that? 4 plus 3. 7 force damage.
Okay.
Following which, for my action, I shall cast one more spell. Oh. What were the things you described? For spirit guardians? What do you call those?
Familiar?
Celestials?
The little plant people come up
Oh.
Oh.
and surround the area. It was something from Skyrim.
Oh, Spriggans.
Spriggans.
Spriggans. Those things. They come up out of the floor.
Okay. You want to take some of the gemstones?
Yep, that'll work. I mean, it's just a circle, so
Or do you want the blue ones?
works. It is 15 feet, so anyone within 3 feet of me like that. There's
Are
the
they
range.
helpers?
They are. It's just the
Awesome.
radius around them, around me.
They're awesome, is what they are.
They're spirits.
Okay.
Um,
Because it's right next to me, so I'm like.
congratulations, you are all unaffected by it. The
I'm
troll is
outside.
definitely affected by it.
Oh.
An effective creature's speed is halved in the area when they enter the area for the first time or on a turn. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
A wisdom saving throw.
Cool. Awesome. That's a 5.
That does not pass. It will take.
Not very wise.
Of all things, you know.
It will now take.
They love, for them loving riddles, do you think?
Yeah.
12 radiant damage.
12 radiant damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. I'm going to move behind this bush. So with it, these will move as well.
So that'll pull him out of the area.
That will pull him out of the area, you're right. That is where it was.
You can move behind the tree.
I could move behind the tree. I'm going to move behind the tree here. I will just go with this. This is too much to keep track of. Cool. He is still in the area, but I am now behind this tree.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Now his skin can crawl back.
That way we can check.
You could probably
Six-
take the
Which
green
one?
dice off.
I can't remember
30.
which one's the.
It is a 15 feet radius.
Yeah.
If you take the green dice,
And it looks
off,
like he's in it.
It'll
Right there.
hold him.
Is that 115?
Yeah, this pink line here.
Okay.
Cool.
So, hard to say, because does it look like more than half of it's in?
I would say so. What do you think? Second opinion?
I think it's in.
The pink line.
This pink line here, right?
It gets 2 of the squares in. It looks like at least touches 2 of the squares.
Okay. Well, yeah, I can touch 2 of the squares, but does it look like 50% of the creature, like 50% of the 4 squares are taken up?
I can move forward and not behind the tree if that's needed.
I'm just asking, is it like, because you can move
I
wherever
would
you
say
want,
so.
but
I would say so, but you know what? Let's just.
I would say at least
I'll be
half of
there.
the creature needs to be within
I'll be there.
within the
there.
effects of it.
I'll be right here.
Now
That way he's for sure.
85% of him. Like his left arm is not in the suit.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Now it's the end of her turn.
The end of both.
And you watch as some of the, the skin starts to kind of crawl back and kind of reshape where it used to be.
Do we need to chop its head off? What is this?
Can
do
I make a history check or something to see if I might know, or nature or whatever, to see if I may know what's going on there?
So I know that we've established in the past that Navara. Never mind, you're not hardcore.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a history check.
It is no longer a guarantee to if you know what these things
Yeah.
are.
That's a 2. I think I have a
I am
plus.
no longer in the party, you guys.
That is 2 plus.
For now.
That is
Oh.
2. I am so bewildered as to what's going on right now.
It's like, oh my gosh, that's so gross.
You almost think to yourself, this is almost like sandstone.
It's
Or-
like sandstone. It crumbles, but can just be reformed.
It can be reformed, kind
It's
of.
quite poetic, really.
Because you know that certain types of sandstone it can wear down over time, but also the wearing down of it can also kind of reshape it because the
And then
sediment.
the-
Like
Sediment
stalagmites and
gets
stalactites.
It's kind of like sandstone. And the more you wear it down, it reforms in a new place.
You hear from across, you probably shouldn't be talking about this right now.
Right. Sorry, we're killing things. Killing things. Right.
Killing things. Troll is running around.
Wow, you're ugly.
Does anyone else want to make a history check?
I will do it.
All right.
You don't need
Sure.
to know. You don't need to know
Is that
the number.
another 2?
Rolled a 16.
Naya's the one
It
staring
was a
at
6,
this
by the way.
happening.
You
It
what?
was a 6, by the way.
Yeah, I can see the 2 on the die.
So 15 for me. Because I have a -1.
Awesome. So you're also completely lost at this.
I'm like, that's gross.
You were like, you're looking at it thinking, you know, being the healer, you're like, that thing should actually be dead.
I'm looking at it and I'm like
it's
kind of like snow.
It wisps and it blows, and yet it still remains. No, like you're looking at, you're like, the amount of damage that's taken, it should be dead. Like, it has taken some very fatal wounds. It should be dead. It's not.
Something's keeping it alive, I guess.
Got me
Naya,
with my 15.
you're 15. You remember hearing at some point, like, one of like the town elders was talking about a troll, and he said that it wouldn't die unless it got a specific type of, like, unless it, like, got hurt with something specific, but you can't remember what it was because you weren't really paying attention. He had told the story 100 times and you just decided that it didn't matter.
Guys, I think we need something specific to kill this thing. I don't know what though.
I can hit it harder.
I can too.
I could hit it harder.
Is that door open wide enough for him to leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just made a tantrum. He's licking my hand.
Anyway, so its turn. It is going to, so it's going to turn a 180 and face you, Naya.
Boop, boop, boop.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Let's see here. You're just out of 5 feet of it, right?
I am.
Okay. So it's gonna swipe at you.
weapon's not.
It's gonna swipe at you twice with its claws.
Me?
Yeah. It's gonna be a 19 and an 18.
Jeremy's
hit.
rolling great tonight.
Hey, Jeremy.
No,
chill
he
out.
just has really good modifiers.
Hey, Jeremy, chill the heck out.
That's fair.
Both
Actually,
will hit.
No.
Okay.
No.
No.
I had my shields up.
I cast shield. No.
No.
Counterspell?
Counterspell the counterspell.
I counterspell your counterspell.
I counterspell your counterspell. We don't have any spell slots anymore.
Congratulations. No one has any more spell slots.
So that's 7 points
Exactly
of
the
slashing
plan.
damage, and then 10 points of slashing damage. 10 points of flashing damage.
So 4 and
4 and 5. So 9 points of slashing damage total. It is then going to turn ever so slightly and face Burks.
Hey.
And take 1 step forward and come at a bite for you.
So also, it's like in a bush.
That's okay.
He does. I mean, he is kind of like tramping the bush.
Okay.
It is difficult terrain.
You know.
It is
This movement.
tickling him in his nethers. The loincloth is not a good bush.
In his giblets.
No bush aversion here.
I'd
I'd like to see him try, Jeremy. I want to see him try.
He will.
How about a 16?
Doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit. What's your
No.
AC?
19 with my shield.
Ooh,
Big flex, big flex.
special.
Yeah,
All right.
special.
Yeah, he.
It's so great. When you choose life domain at first level, you gain proficiency with heavy armor. They
So
know.
nice.
They know that it's like your goal is to keep yourself alive, to keep everyone else alive.
All right. Then yeah. So as it comes forward, you kind of knock its face out of the way with your shield.
How do you like that?
How you like me now? Well, that.
Thunder.
Gunder.
Put your.
Can you please? Can you?
let me- I'm
yeah.
Gunda.
Write your name down so I can replace Hargul because I don't
Gunda,
remember your
Gunda.
name.
You. Hey.
Pass that over.
Me?
Hey, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fair enough. Can you?
Yes. Whoa. I almost forgot. What?
Gregor.
At the start of
So
its
let's
turn,
see
I was
here.
supposed to make a wisdom save.
There you go.
11.
11. Doesn't beat it.
I
Take-
figure.
15 radiant damage.
Ooh. Give me a second.
By the way, if it was in the bush, plus the guardians, it would have been double halved, or is it just flat half?
That's okay. He only moved 5 feet.
Because, I mean, if his speed is 30 and then went down to 15 and then went down to 7, yeah, you're right. He'd be fine.
Yeah, I think that Yeah,
He
he would have been fine. I actually don't know. I think that it would probably just be difficult terrain. I think it would probably
It would
just be
still-
halved.
I mean, it says the speed is halved, not because of difficult terrain, just
It just
because
says the
of
speed is halved.
Mm.
So that means it does stack.
I guess it probably would stack.
Handy dandy. I think
Because you can't have double difficult terrain, but you can have difficult terrain plus spell that makes you go slower.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay, that makes sense.
Either way, he can move 5 feet.
Right.
I don't know
With-
what his movement speed is.
With
but-
that, Gunder's gonna come up and flank. I'm just gonna run back over. Flank.
He's walking over like, yep.
Yeah, he's spinning his Morning Star, which
Singing a song to
Dancing.
himself.
Saunters
Dancing.
over.
Singing a song to himself like, la da da la da.
I wanna rock. And with that, I am going I'm going to take another swing with my Warhammer, or not my Warhammer, my Morning Star. That is a 3 plus 7. It's a 10 to hit.
I will not hit.
Okay, and then I'm gonna swing again. There we go. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
Excellent. With that, he comes out with a second hit, and he's gonna cast Thunder Smite because we're trying things.
We are, in fact, trying things.
Excellent. Boop. So let's see. That's gonna be 8 points of piercing damage, and 4, 6, and then there are 10 points of I wanna rock! Boom! Thunder Smite.
So you come over, and you come up to about its knee, right? So you come over to it, and you smack it in the side of the knee, and you hear the crunch right as the boom hits as well. That just cascades throughout the forest. So you come, whoosh, and it kind of collapses down onto its knee for a moment.
And it also has to survive a succeeded strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
Can it fly over us?
Nope.
Y'all, I'm
Oh,
at 21
God.
points right now.
19.
19. Yeah, that'll save.
That'll save.
15 is the
Okay.
DC.
Okay, it was a 15
Just
on the
to know,
die.
Also, up is a direction 10 feet away from me. And I figured I hit him in the knee, so.
Maybe it's falling damage.
into the nibblies. Away.
Wait, you are below like at the knee. That's totally valid.
Leviosa!
Ooh.
And then because he goes up 10 feet, he leaves my range, so I get an opportunity to
I don't think. I think he would leave too fast.
He would leave too
Yeah,
fast.
but then he comes back down and no.
That is very funny, though. Good job.
So yeah, with that, I just blow
Yeah.
up his-
So knee completely shattered. You don't know if that's recoverable or not.
yeah.
So
We're trying things.
Naya.
Oh my gosh.
Right. And I'm staying there, so you get flanking. I have advantage. I technically could have had advantage on that first strike.
Yeah.
Do you want to roll to see if you got a nat 20?
Well, I missed the first strike.
Oh, never mind.
But I'll just let it be. I'm not worried about it.
Let it be. Let it be.
I'm going to do my breath weapon on him.
Okay.
He needs to do a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Another one. Ooh, that's a nat one.
Ooh.
So that would make it a 0.
He's not very wise, is he?
5 plus 8. Then, would I add my Divine Fury to that?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Because I'm sure that it specifies a melee weapon or a weapon attack.
That's 13 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And
So-
then,
So remind me how it looked. It was a purple cloud.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of exhale out, and there's this very faint. I guess none of you could see it, but there's kind of this faint cloud that would
I'm
normally
right there. I
be
might be
purple.
able to see it.
Oh yeah, you can
Hey,
see in colors.
Hey, have you brushed your teeth recently?
Is that a line?
I'm a dragon!
Is that a line or a cone?
It's a cone.
Does that catch me in the...
It's 15 feet.
It could.
It probably
Oh,
could.
it probably would.
I mean, if it's a cone, you go this way, it'd probably be fine.
I mean,
Or you could hit the...
Here, use the thing.
The cool thing. Is it a cone or a ray?
it's a cone. It says 15-foot cone damage.
So to the pink line. That's fine.
Whoop. You could... No, you know. Look,
No.
you can theoretically not get any of us. Look at that.
Okay, there you go. That's where I hit it from.
Okay.
Very cool.
Just him. And then I will get my axe out again, and I will freaking slash him.
Okay.
It's already out. I'm just...
Actually,
Action to...
oh, that would be your bonus action. You would be attacking with your bonus action, because you've used your action to use your breath weapon, so you cannot use your attack action
I
anymore.
always have 2 attacks, though.
But you didn't
Correct.
attack, you used your action. So either the attack action gives you 2 attacks, or you use your action to... It's like casting a spell instead of swinging your axe.
Okay.
So I think that does she get the
Frenzy.
bonus action?
Frenzied
Okay.
berserker.
So then never mind. You're actually, unless you have something else that specifies bonus action, you're actually done.
And you're still angry, right?
I'm still angry.
He's very mad.
I'm still enraged.
Interrupted her
It says I have
nap,
extra
bro.
attack. I don't know what
Yes,
it's from,
the
though.
extra attack is when you hit level 5. If you take the attack action,
Oh,
you
I
get
see
2
what you
attacks
mean.
with
I
your
see
attack
what you
action.
mean. Okay,
With a
okay.
weapon attack, or something that specifies it as an attack. So,
Can I try to grapple him?
like,
It is
I think that's a full action.
Okay, then I don't
Yeah,
think
that
I
would
can
be-
do anything else. I think that's all I can do.
so for, I guess, can I make a perception check to see if the thunder damage did anything extra to him, or if that seems to be stopping things, or should I wait till his turn to see if that...
The fact that it's still standing, or the fact that it's still alive, you don't think it did.
Okay.
Okay.
Perks?
I would assume I saw. The loud sound didn't do anything. Her stinky breath didn't do anything. My spiritual weapon isn't doing anything. The spirit guardians isn't doing anything. Can I think evil thoughts and turn my spirit guardians necrotic? It says if you are good or if you're good or neutral, it does radiant damage. If you are evil, it does necrotic. Can I just think
You are
evil
not
thoughts?
evil.
Can I think evil thoughts? Really
just
quick?
No.
I hate
And they go,
That's really good. Well, either way, no, it's not his turn. Either way, let's at least keep him from standing up. I'll make an attack roll with the spiritual weapon. Does a 21 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. The spiritual weapon finally does its job! It's an 8 force damage. And then for my action, I probably see that you aren't looking good. So I'm going to use my staff, and I'm going to expend a charge. I'm going to spend 2 charges for a 2nd level Cure Wounds.
for me?
For you.
Okay.
Why didn't I grab Cure Wounds?
Also, are you adding your exhaustion to all of this?
I thought he did a
No, he had a
rest.
long rest after that.
No,
He had
No,
a
it
short
wasn't.
rest.
Didn't get completed. I forgot.
Well, no, because while
I
we
mean,
were
most of the-
driving, I
That
had
was a
him-
short rest.
Oh.
Was there any...
and then,
But then
that
she
just
took
takes
a-
from your
Then
Yeah,
she
but
took
then I
her
took
watch.
first watch
Right.
and he slept for a bit.
For an hour.
Yeah,
He has to,
it
he
wouldn't
has
have
to
been
take a
enough.
full rest. He has not taken a full rest.
You have to sleep.
Was there any time where I just barely made it that I shouldn't have?
None that I
That?
can I mean, I honestly I don't remember.
Okay, I think there was one time where I like just barely hit it. I think
That does sound right. Yeah.
If you want to give him like 8 hit points back, I think.
Please don't.
It really doesn't matter.
I'm getting the impression that he is in fact dead. We just have to figure out the one specific way to kill him.
So I will say he has been at 0 hit points for a while.
But he's a troll, so they
He's
just
a
keep
troll.
regenerating.
Like.
And I'm doing my best to not metagame.
Which
I know
do
how it is, but
appreciate.
I am also not metagaming because I know exactly what it is. 12 plus 15 plus
I only have 1 damage type
17.
left, so there is that.
19 hit points.
Oh, bless you.
And then if I took any I actually can heal a bit.
I was gonna say I'm like.
heal myself as well for that. And then can I make like a religion check and just say, Eldar, how the heck? Who is this man?
You got me back up to 40. Thank you.
You know, religion is such an interesting thing, right? Like, having a deity so prevalent in the storyline is so interesting. Because, like, you guys can just go to her and be like, hey, DM,
Hey, text
how do
someone."
I do the thing?
Eldar, if you got any ideas?
You're gonna have to roll a good religion check right now.
Okay. This thing has been rolling good for me.
Also, make sure to -1.
You're right. It is a religion. Is it +4? 19.
19? -1?
Yeah, that's with the -1.
That's with the -1.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if it's a vague direction of like just run away or something, we can just leave.
Your thoughts are turned to the, to your campfire.
Say freaking fire damage.
Did you leave something cooking on the campfire that maybe he doesn't like? I'm gonna pretend. All right, that's my turn then.
Navarro would be so helpful in this situation.
I'll just be like,
Except for that we're all clustered around it still.
Well, even still, if he hits me, I can just do Hellish Rebuke.
That's true.
I'm just gonna yell, "Hey, Eldar said it's something to do with the campfire. Did you leave something cooking that maybe he doesn't like?"
What if it doesn't like fire?
Roll me a history
That
check
seems
again.
stupid. That sounds stupid. I don't know about that.
It's a 2.
Alright.
I have -1 with history, so it's an unnatural 1.
An unnatural 1.
Maybe he doesn't like rocks that are on.
Screw you and your freaking stupid rocks.
Maybe he hates hot rocks. Hey, troll, do you hate hot rocks?
Did you do your turn?
Yeah, so I'm done.
Oh,
What are
okay,
you
you're
doing? Make a wisdom saving throw. It's not gonna matter. He's still gonna take damage.
Well, that's an 8.
Well, he fails, but he's gonna take 3d8 radiant damage, and it's gonna make no difference whatsoever. Move on.
So, Gunder, you can see, but then everyone else can hear this snapping and cracking as the knee puts itself back into place, and he can now
Gross.
walk again.
I like hit that thing. I figure like when I hit his knee, you could see like bone shards fly out of it. And I just meant it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? That's just sick and wrong.
I don't like that. Steel is heavier than feathers.
Steel is heavier than feathers. What's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? That's right. A kilogram of steel.
Steel is heavier than feathers.
Anyway, so still trained on you. It's gonna go for the whole waving. It's gonna go at you with all 3.
You heard I had high AC and you went, I'm going after you.
Because I'm like, guess who doesn't have armor?
Crunchy shell.
These ones, I'm crunchy.
Oh no. Okay, so that's
I'm
a
chocolate covered.
9 and a 16.
9 and a 16, neither hit.
Did you get your full armor on?
We
on
talked
watch.
about it.
Oh, that's right. You're the one on watch. Fetch me. Why am I attacking you? Why am I attacking you? All right, so neither of those hit. It's gonna turn it to
Screw this.
Gunder.
Let's use the red arrow.
No, it's gonna
That's
go
its
for
face.
Gunder. Go for a bite attack. That's a nat 1.
I just stick my shield in its mouth. Just like, no! Stop that! I just polished this yesterday.
While I was waiting for them. Anyway, yeah, so you...
While I was waiting for them. So they're just...
I was waiting for them, so I polished my shield.
I used a really good rock.
So yeah, so you just jam it into its mouth, and you're just like, what did I little bot.
Dude, this reminds me of the zombie that you put the soap in.
Oh no!
When Jacob panics, he just shoves stuff in the mouth.
Dumbly!
Down.
Anita's
Not
like,
before you let go,
Anita's like,
let
you
go."
didn't do the dishes. You were supposed to do the dishes. Anita, can you confirm or deny?
Do you get soap in your mouth at home?
I just picture him just shoving his hand in there. Just,
He knows better than to do that.
Just bite it back.
Anyway, I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah. So. Okay. So make me a.
Strength.
Do you want a strength saving throw or an athletics check?
Look at those. Let's do athletics.
Okay.
Plus
So make an athletics check to see if you can keep a hold of your.
Shield.
24.
It's a nat 20 on my end with a +4.
How much do you
We
really
have
want that shield?
24 to 24.
Mm-hmm.
But yours is a nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Critical success.
Sorry.
That's fine.
So
How much do you want that shield? Are you gonna be smart and let
You know
go?
what?
So he's now just taking your shield from you and tosses it to the side. It lands about 10 feet over to my right, your left.
So here, we'll throw.
Huh?
Oh, it's the one of the mini dice. To my left, so closer to George.
So tiny.
Jake, that's
So cute.
that's the right other side.
Wait, no,
10
to my
feet.
left. I'm facing him. So
Oh,
from your
sorry.
perspective-
I was talking about us as players.
Oh, so the other way, towards the tree.
So I guess he throws it and it hits the tree and it lands at the base of the tree. So it's just barely in, type of a thing.
I should turn him. Rude.
Excuse you.
Well, Gunder, it's your turn.
So he just throws my shield. Hey! I shake my I shake
Morning
my
Star?
Morning Star. The chain rattles and the headlight's on fire. That's and then I have advantage because I'm flanking.
Correct.
So
So
that's a 19 plus 19 plus 7, so that's a 26 to hit.
And that's not considered a crit.
No, I'm
Okay.
a paladin.
I feel like paladins can get that depending on
I-
certain things that you pick, but
I think it's adamantine weapons will give you that, and then I know the fighter has a ability for that, but I
yeah, I was like, fighter had it. I think there's a way that paladins can get it. I can't remember what
I
feature it was, but
Yeah, I don't think
some
I have a
paladins can get it.
feature.
Anyway,
Point is,
yeah, that
so
hits.
with that, I swing up and hit him in the face with, and as I do so, the flames just, and I smack him.
So he does this 4-foot vertical jump so that he can.
Yeah, I just, no, I swing up for like an uppercut, and then I use my momentum to carry up with it.
So Thor style.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And with that,
Knockout.
I will cast Searing Smite at 2nd level. And I'm gonna, Searing Smite at 2nd level. So I hit him with that D8 for Morningstar damage, which is a 3 plus. Hey Finn. 3 plus 6. So that's gonna be 9 points of slashing damage, and then. Because I'm really pissed at this guy for taking my shield, so...
He worked hard at that. That's his favorite rock.
3,
Yeah, it's called metal.
7...
Exactly.
7 points of fire damage, and then he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Or let's see. Oh, yeah, he ignites in flames. And then at the start of his next turn, he'll have to make a Constitution saving throw.
to see if the fire lasts or not. But 7
Ooh.
points of fire damage, and 7 points of piercing damage.
All right. Do you move or do anything else?
I have another attack. I might as well hit him again.
Oh yeah, might as well. Why not?
That's an 18. Yeah, it's an 18 plus 7. That's a 25 to hit, and
He's washing my hand.
that is another 9 points of piercing damage. And this, so I hit him, and then I come down and I just hit him in the same knee again.
In the same knee, and just another. As it had to fully put itself back together. He put weight on it. He could move around, but it was still yeah. Yeah. So no, you go up, smash his face in. I mean, now he's just got like this green bloodied face. That's just kind of partially caved in.
It's on fire.
That is on fire now. It catches his dreadlocks on fire and everything else. So he starts screaming, and then you come down back into the same knee that just caves in again. Yeah, no, it's not good.
It's still alive.
Oh, and then because I've attacked him, I'm going to step back, run over, grab my shield, and run back up to the same spot I was in.
Cool, awesome.
Grab.
So now I have my shield again. and so yeah, I smack him, come back and butter. All right,
I'm ready.
Don't touch my stuff.
Well, do I notice that the fire really hurt him?
The fire seems to really be doing something. It's very frantic now, very...
So maybe I'll realize that maybe my cold has not been working. And I'll switch axes, because I have them both just...
Mm-hmm.
So, switch axes. I have my regular axe now. And I'm gonna freaking slash him. Because I don't have anything fiery.
Because if a centaur took back the long sword.
That's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Let's go.
Cool. So then it's just the 12, and then my regular fury. I rolled a 1 on both of those, and I am upset. But it's 8 total points of damage.
8 total damage, okay.
Yes. Now I'm gonna hit him again because I'll be like, oh, that didn't do it enough. Fetch 8.
8 will not hit.
Okay. Well, then I'm just even more frustrated. That's my turn.
Okay, Perks.
Oh, that's what she meant.
Wow. Wow.
Well, campfire is very far away. I don't have any way of creating fire. I guess I'll just hit him really hard.
That's what I was thinking.
Spiritual weapon is going to have a 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
8 force damage. And then I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Does a 20 hit?
20 will hit.
That's percentile. 10. 14. 16 necrotic damage.
Ooh, necrotic damage.
It just says touch, so I'm not assuming it's using a weapon.
Yeah,
So I
you
just reach
just-
over to him and I just go...
smack him on the leg.
like, ugh, ugh.
As there's just like this green ichor
Smack.
running down, basically just all of it.
Shaking the hand off, trying to get it off.
Yeah, no, I mean, and you just watch where your hand left an imprint within the blood. You just see as the skin around it turns black and gray and just kind of like spreads out and just kind of like decays the skin itself.
You know, Eldath, it's really weird you gave me that spell when, like, everything was, like, nice and whole. You give me, like, one specific spell that, like, make things die. Are you good?
Do you
you say this out loud.
Religion check.
I'm dating a guy
Religion
called
check?
bipolar.
You just said
She is a woman after all.
True.
she may be a deity of light and life, but she does just like nature. There's a cruel side of things.
Good
There
to
it is.
know. Don't let me be on your bad side.
Well, and there are some like lores where the like god of death is also the god of life, where it's like
I think there is a lot of one that's like that.
yeah. In witch lore, that's a thing. Like the Green Witch, who is death, is also life. Like knows the cycle of everything. Where things decay, things will grow from the decay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting.
Technically, some of the resurrection is technically a necromantic spell.
Anytime I rolled to hit, it should be of a 9. It should have been a 19 instead. Does it still hit?
A 19 will still hit.
Cool.
oh yeah, exhaustion.
Is that it? Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. So you all watch with this burning head covered in green blood, broken knee, the other thigh is like being creaked around with this decay as the ogre itself just kind of drops down and drops down again, completely dead, finally succumbing to its wounds.
Yay!
Holy cow.
You also notice that the fire starts to catch some of the brush on fire.
Oh, to shoot
That's on its
something
head.
like that.
Okay. With that, I'm gonna start trying to put out the brush fire.
Okay.
I take a look at it. I'm
Roll
like,
a nature check. Survival check, maybe.
Yeah,
Whichever you
probably
prefer.
Survival, I'd assume.
Nature or survival.
Survival makes more sense.
Yeah, I think so. That's a 16.
16, yeah, you're able to put it out with
it's
enough
kinda-
time.
I watched the burning troll and I'm like, would that make a good ice cream? That would make a good ice cream.
This ice cream flavor, our new ice cream flavor, is
That's when you start to realize the smell.
it is burnt troll.
That wouldn't make a good ice cream. I walk away from the troll.
So for any of the players that don't know, trolls have a regeneration feature where at the start of every turn they regain 10 hit points. They can only die if it starts its turn with 0 hit points and does not regenerate. So it can literally just sit there at 0 hit points as it has for half of this fight.
I hate that. I hate that so
It
much.
just it just sits there at 0 hit points until it gets hit with either acid or fire damage.
I forgot acid was the other one that
I did not know about the acid. I knew
I
about the
didn't.
fire.
I'm like, I couldn't remember. There's another thing, but yeah.
If Centaur was here, he would have just.
Yeah.
So
There, I say that.
Same.
I'm just like. We really could have used Centaur or Navara in this fight.
Yeah, both of us do acid and fire.
We'll get them back. I'm tired. I'm gonna
Oh.
go. I'm gonna crawl back into bed next to the burning troll.
We
Victor.
were sleeping over there, dude. Let's go back towards the fire.
Fall asleep right there.
Okay.
It's a little weird, but okay.
He's
I
exhausted.
was bloodied, but he healed me, so I'm actually feeling a little bit better, but I'm still a little bit sore from.
oh yeah,
the
no,
fight.
everyone is still sore and tired from the day's travel, from the fight now. Burks is still going off of the he's
3
still
hours of sleep total.
yeah, he's gotten very little sleep.
We should let Burke sleep.
Right. Alright. I'll take the next shift.
You sure?
I'm sure. Are you sure? If you're not comfortable with that, you're welcome to. I know you both need rest.
I am exhausted.
I go and put my Morning Star back. I kind of, because it's got a pointed edge on the bottom of the shield, I kind of stick that in the dirt and I put on the rest of my armor and set up and.
Right as you're setting up, Naya just starts to cry again.
You've been doing that an awful lot. Are you alright, Missy?
No! I'm not.
Do you need to talk about it?
This will be worse if I talk about it.
Alright, well, that's up to you. I will be here taking watch if you want to stay up, but you probably should rest. So, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep.
That's a great plan.
Alright.
Well, take it out.
I dig it out.
Good night.
Good night. Falls asleep. While still crying. It's great.
Awesome.
Naya's not okay.
So you switched to Gunder?
Yeah.
Awesome. Can I have you make a perception roll?
Sure.
That's not a problem. That's a nat 20.
You see everything.
Oh, finally. It's dark enough I can actually see things.
Yeah, so you're looking around and you look up into the night sky, expecting the regular twinkle of stars and everything. You look up and you see these giants in the sky.
Lucy in the sky with giants.
Excuse me?
Hello there. Go to bed.
Anyway, as quick as they were there, they're gone. But you saw, you saw some with glasses. You saw one taking a drink, and it was
As I kind of lean back, I
critical
guess I'll
hit.
post it up against
He
one of the
critical
trees.
hit on a perception roll.
Okay.
I've got my
So
shield.
he sees the gods.
Yeah.
He sees us.
The players.
joke.
The DM, yeah. I looked up and I saw, there's nothing to see, but I saw everything. So I've got my,
I get it.
my pole arm is stuck into the ground, and then my shield is stuck into the ground and like against it, so I just kind of lean back against that. See, visions from Eldeath. Thank you, my lady.
Otherwise, you have a very quiet night. Do you stay up the rest of the night?
I figured that I'll keep the rest of the watch so they can try and get a long rest.
Okay, so you only got about an hour's worth of sleep, so you probably take a point of exhaustion.
That's fine.
You other two can unless you think emotionally you don't sleep well enough, but that's
No,
up to you.
I got a lot of anger out. I think for the first time in a good 2 days, I get a really good night's sleep.
Now
Okay.
that there is an additional party member and we accomplished something, I think Burks is able to sleep.
Okay, so you both gain the benefits of a long rest.
At least partially soundly.
Yeah. Gunder, you do take a point of exhaustion.
Get right. Sorry. Thank you, Gunder, actually.
So, otherwise you sleep. It's a calm night. Again, the wildlife itself seemed to be very calm, and you don't hear chittering or birds still. But the next morning, the sun has started to peek out from behind the clouds. It does not seem as dim and gray as it used to be, almost giving you a sense of hope.
I'll wake
You-
up with the sun. How about that?
Okay. So you all get onto your cart with Betsy.
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 Betsy's still alive somehow after all that, but okay.
There wasn't a lake, so we're okay.
That's true.
As long as there was no, you look to the right. Oh no!
You realize just across the street is a lake.
We've gotta go.
Nope, we have to get that.
Burks and I look at each other and we're like,
We just start running. We don't even get on the cart. You're sitting back on the cart. What's that?
oh no, I'm sorry, Alice.
Oh, my bad.
She was awake. She's been awake for a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
She's just missing out.
So as you, so you all climb in. You all start getting ready for a long day's journey, because you know that you have a couple of weeks before you can make it to the town that Nizintor is at. So you start to kind of get ready for the trip itself. You start heading, and maybe 15 minutes into it, you see a figure standing on the side of the road, looking disheveled and lost. It is a tiefling woman with her arms crossed, holding her sides, looking down, clearly deep in thought. Her hair is disheveled. You recognize the creature, having horns that are more twisted than what you remember, gotten longer.
Mom?
There's a very distant look in her golden flecked eyes. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oh!